The Four Cs. How are you, Four Cs? Welcome back into the stream. How was your weekend, Four Cs?
For Anaheim, the third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Schultz is pitching both ways in this game.
That missed. That's a ball. Ball.
We'll have to come back over the mound. Hype for class tomorrow. Love to hear that. Kidding, you are not. What class are you doing tomorrow that you're hyped for? Let's see. Pickle, how are you, buddy? Great name, great shape. You guys are chilling in TikTok chat. Please be sure to follow, share, and like. Nice animation on the double play. And just like that, we've lost 2. Thought that might get its way through instead. There goes to 2 outs. Descriptive astronomy. Very cool. I assume you're describing outer space, but I could be completely wrong. Astronomy, right? I think I said that wrong as I was reading it. You're in college, it's required. Baden, how are you, buddy? Yeah, if you guys are on TikTok, please be sure to come on in. Please follow, share, and like. Let's get our timer going. Here we go. The fastest 2 hours on TikTok and everywhere else. Maybe. We'll see.
For the alien, the second baseman, Jake
Buddies, thanks for the likes. Yeah, you guys are all over it. How was everyone's Sunday? 2-hour timer, and everybody that follows adds time. Every subscriber adds time. So we could be here for like 6-7 hours like yesterday. But we start with 2 guaranteed. At least today we're starting with 2. The timer's running. We need Baden and the boys to hype us up there in TikTok chat. They control the timer. But yeah, talking to the 4 Cs. He's over on the purple side. See, so Baden had a boring weekend. How about everybody else? Oh, I forgot to get us a question of the day. Actually, I think I have one. I think I forgot to put it in chat. You see. Oh, 4 Cs says purple app is on top. How do you guys in TikTok feel? Have I played Road to the Show? No, I haven't played it. Probably won't play it. I'm not a huge Road to the Show person. Oh, I remember the question today. I just didn't put in the poll. Hold on. Setting up a poll right now for the red chat viewers. So we got chat everywhere. And try not to mess up gameplay here. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. So bear with me, guys. I got to get the poll going. And I'll read you guys the poll without having to type 1 this time. Bump, 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 bump. All right. Would you rather never have to pay taxes again or never clean your house again? That's my question today. So never pay taxes again or never clean your house again. Which would you rather never? Never pay taxes, right? That's what I was thinking, 4Cs. Save that money. I could just pay somebody to clean the house with all the extra money, right? Especially if we invest it right. All right, so the polls are now rolling in the red chat. Never paid the taxes, of course, is yay yay. Angela's back. Welcome back, Angela. Tough game today for the A's. Close to winning it, but close doesn't get us a win. Sacramento is game day in Sacramento in 14 minutes. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Peyton, tell us about yourself. Who's your favorite baseball team? Right, we got Juan Soto against Noah Schultz. Noah Schultz, right? I guess it is. Peyton's a Braves fan. How about favorite Brave of all time? My favorite Brave's probably Del Murphy. Angelo, Tyler, thanks guys for tapping the screen. It's a tough game to hit for sure. It has like increasing difficulties the further up the levels you go to, so the batter's plate coverage indicator, the PCI, gets smaller. It gets easier for the pitchers and harder for the batters. I'm doing good, Angelo. Yeah, thanks for asking. Judo, we've been on for 5 minutes. This is game 1, so I'll tell you in 40 minutes or so, Judo. But Judo, how are you going, man? Good to have you in the stream. Noah Mandel, there's another one that's good to have in the stream. What's up, Noah? Peyton's a Diamondback supporter. MBX, hey, don't sell yourself short. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm probably a lot older than you are still playing these games. So, yeah, you guys can definitely learn to hit if you want to.
Ball.
2-2 to start the year. How about for yourself, Judo Red? Who do you support, Judo? I don't remember if you ever told me. Get our first home game tomorrow. Jack says, just ambush inside. Jack, I didn't ask, but I will ask you to please follow, share, and like. But yeah, please no backseat gaming. 4-0, go Padres. Ooh. Yeah, Padres are starting hot. Can't really beat winning all the games, right? Did I get tickets? No. Not for tomorrow.
That's a ball.
Noah's been having some power outages. Got his power up right now.
2-2. That missed. That's a ball.
Angelo, thanks for tapping the screen.
We got a full count.
Good job on that circle change. I was way out in front trying to check the swing, but yeah, it's all bad. Are you going to get yourself a Jackson Merrill bobblehead? I love getting the giveaways when I go to a game.
Yeehaw. It's 0-1.
I've been by Petco, but I never stopped and watched a game there yet. Hopefully someday, next time I'm in San Diego. Walter, I like that. What's happening, some dude? Got some buddies coming in on the red stream right now. Yes, we're playing what's called Ranked Seasons, MBX. So Ranked Seasons is 9-inning game mode, head-to-head. Power lines are frozen from ice up in Toronto where Noah's at. Noah's in my my purple stream. We're on red, purple, and TikTok. For anybody wondering who I'm talking to, it's usually somebody in the other chat. Appreciate all of you guys hanging out with us. If you haven't followed, please follow or subscribe respectively, wherever you might be.
0-1.
Does March Madness start again tomorrow? Manny, I'm ranked in the GOAT levels, man. I'm 17th in the world right now, Manny. I'm playing the number 3 guy in the world though.
1-2.
Angels are 2-1, but not a comfortable 2-1. I didn't realize you guys won today. I think after I saw the A's lose, I was just like over it, man. Put you in, coach. All right, Bacon. Bacon, what's your method for cooking bacon? Joey Porter, what's up, buddy? I might be exaggerating, Angelo, slightly. A lot of these guys are, you know, you hear about like pocket watchers. A lot of these guys are ranked watchers. They want to know what your thing is because they want to like throw some shade at you for not being as good as they are. So, yeah, some of my answers might just be jokes. Happy Sunday, exactly. Yeah, hey, thanks for all the interactions on X, man. Minnie, listen. The stream is not talking about that type of stuff. We're talking about nice things. So you can get 10 seconds off, clear your mind. Let's talk about sports or something pleasant. If you can't handle that, then you probably can't handle being in this community. Chance, thanks for following. Thought I was 100% serious. Yeah, I was just messing with you, Manny. I'm trying to push for World Series. But, yeah, I stream there. We're there right now, Tyler. Like, why wouldn't you pop into that stream for a minute first, Tyler? So let's see. Chance Fullen, who's your favorite, yeah, who's your favorite baseball team? Oh, it's a no-doubter for Don Baylor. I haven't seen Don Baylor yet. It's off the pole. How did he know it was going to not go foul? That's awesome, Joey. What's the sport, says Mike. But nice swing from this guy. This guy's got his World Series banner, but he's got it in co-op. So it's kind of hard to know if he's good or not that good. But he's like 9-1 in single games, so we'll see.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Yeah, it was starting to irritate me. Had to shave everything down there, buddy. Dude, man, how are you, dude, man? Good to see you. Yeah, appreciate all of you guys on the red chat. If you guys are in the red chat, please subscribe, thumbs up, and react. Jacko, dude, thanks for using my code, Jacko. They might send me a golden seed or something to put on the shelf. But yeah, Jacko came up clutch with the Smackin' Seeds purchase. If you guys haven't bought any Smackin' Seeds, you can use my code DF and get yourself 10% off. Dude, I haven't seen Baylor yet. So this is my first time pitching to him that I remember this whole year. Although I don't always pay a lot of attention. No, I don't care for Shieldwood. I've been using Sutter Health Park. Although Shieldwood's a lot more tolerable this year without the crazy max elevation. Can't believe MLB is leaving Xbox. It's not leaving Xbox. You just have to pay. Not everything's free, KJ. So let's see. You're not too good at the game. You've been trying to improve every day. You'll get there, Manny. Dude, Donnell Marshall was fun to watch. Yeah, he was one of my favorites when he was in Golden State. Kobe, how are you? I got 3 chats going here, so yeah. Bert, no, we're not doing that stuff. Bert, what we're doing is we're timing you out. Yeah, no nonsense, Bert. Right. Bert getting clapped in the red chat. All right, Willie Mays has it. We're down 3 though. Don Baylor got to us for a big fly. Shane, welcome in. All right, let me let you guys know. We need you, everybody, to follow. If you guys are in TikTok, please follow the stream. It'll add time to our timer. Greg, I didn't even see the heart me. Greg, thank you so much for the heart me. It doesn't flash on my end, unfortunately. So I have to see it in my my OBS, my streaming software. What's up, Kuiper? How are you? I think I use something else. Kuiper. Never pay taxes again is going to be Kobe's deal. Well, Kobe's in the high income bracket, so we know that. How do you get metal bats? You can only use them in the road to the show mode when you're in college, I believe. Greg with a Galaxy starting us off hot here. Greg, thank you for the Galaxy. I have not been to the Rivercat Stadium previously. This year will be my first year. Sutter Health Park. Greg, thank you for, I think it's called the money gun, right? Yeah, the money gun as well. Bat, thanks for following. Angela will be right back. No problem, bud. It's 6 minutes to midnight. Chat's flying. I'm sorry for you guys. Top 3 pitches? Sinker, 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 man, unfortunately. Do you mean pitchers, some dude? Angelo, thanks for hanging out with us. Country Boy, thanks for being here. First game of the day. I think I may have ran into a sweat. Thank you for the level up Sparks. The hat and mustache. Greg is one-man hype train in TikTok right now. Also, he's adding a lot of time, everybody. So please be sure to follow Greg Duggan if you guys are in my TikTok chat. All right, so let's see. You live right next to the Rivercat Stadium. Nick, you got to go out there and chill out on the lawn, man. Yeah, I'm in California, Brady. Draft is coming up. Have to catch us sometime on the drive. Tough with the Cats on the trip. Have I played Road to the Show? Not this year. I've played it in years gone by. It's not my favorite thing. You know what? Try to avoid throwing the 4-seam as often as I can. There's definitely pitchers where you're going to have to use your 4-seam, but a lot of these guys are just so good at hitting the fastball, some dude. Yeah, I'd rather have some bend on it. You're in Canada? What part of Canada are you in? One of my moderators in the other stream is from Toronto right now. Sorry, guys, I'm not trying to be delayed on the chat. I'm just trying to get through there. Easy meta. Yep, Mike's right. Mike says sinker cutter sweeper is the move. Let's see. That circle change was eating up King Ep. In the last chat, could not lay off of it. Almost sat down the controller. We got ZD Gaming in the house. How are you, ZD? Vancouver for Brady. Brady, are you old enough to remember when Vancouver used to be the home of the Vancouver Grizzlies? Let's see. Kat, thanks for following. Dylan, thanks for following. Everybody that follows, thank you guys. If you're thinking about following, come on in. We'd love to have you there. You and your boy max out the multiplayer program. How many times have you gone around that that loop-de-loop at the end, Cam? Joker, he's excited for the draft. Nice game today, Joker. I think you're a Mariner fan, Joker. Nice game for your Mariners. J-Rod leaned on that that homer. Oh yeah, cutters are serviceable. LeBron is not hot, dude. LeBron's got to get his hair lined up, Kuiper. What's going on with LeBron's hair of late? He's a very image-conscious athlete, right? So LeBron's got to get that sorted out. Arena's Fave and Southern, thank you both for following. Man, I should have got on earlier. If you looked at the Discord, you know why I was behind. But here we are. Probably 5 times around. Have you hit anything good? The best I've hit on that that loop-de-loop thing is a gold release. Joker says the Seahawks, have potential. They need to nail the draft. I'm from the future, Joker. I'm afraid when I look at my crystal ball, we have not nailed the draft. We took too many John Schneider guys, and we still don't have an offensive line that we can be proud of. Oh, man. Thought I was on that one. Pulled an 85 Sonny Gray. Kuiper, would you like a timeout?
That's inside. Ball.
Gonna time you out in multiple streams all at once, Kuiper. Kuiper's like, it's fine. I got burners. So ZD Gaming chilling before bed. Kuiper, why did you leave the purple chat? King Ep would be eating that up, dude. He loves Brawny. Type 2 in the chat if you're a Brawny lover. Based dong. What is happening there, Based? Making me laugh, dude. I can't even swing the club right. Hey, Zach, thank you for 100 bits. Not a Brawny lover for multiple reasons, says Mike. Kuiper's got a 2 in there. Sharks got destroyed by the Kings today. Mike's happy about that. Thoughts on Lawrence Butler? He's struggling early. Nick, you're going to have to calm down, though, man. I got 3 chats going, and I got this guy kicking my butt. So calm down, Nick. You don't have to chat repeat. At least give me like a minute, dude. If I don't respond to you, then maybe chat repeat because I might have missed it. All right, so Tyler, he's a Brawny lover as well. How much did I spend on packs? Why is it your business how much I spent on packs? When you can give me a good reason for that, then I'll give you a good reason for how much I've spent or not spent. Are you giving me an allowance now? You haven't even followed yet. Gonna be my sugar daddy? Don't want me blowing through my money too fast? Because you want to know, you don't want to overspend. All right, listen. Don't presuppose anybody's done anything when you go into somebody's stream. I've never spent on packs. Ever in any of the games. I had one time a viewer donated specifically for me to buy stubs and rip packs. Only time I ever did it was last year. So yeah, I know Brady. Thank you though. Glad you're enjoying all the eye candy. Hard to root for a kid. Came back from cardiac arrest and is flourishing in the G League. What if you don't like the FaZe crew though, King? Spent all the riches on pack openings night 1, says Mike plays games. All right. Hope everybody's in a good mood. Let's follow up if you're not followed. But he's closer to the streets than he realizes he is. Coming in here worried about what's in my wallet. Does this guy? I don't know. This guy thinks he's JG Wentworth, man. He's got my money and wants it now. Ascend, welcome to our stream. Truckin', how are you? Truckin', thank you for the suspicious 50 bits. Blurp. And man, Don Baylor still smashed that ball. Kuiper, no. Actually, don't say that in my chat, Kuiper. Use your head, because there's folks that are not of age to do that type of thing. So 1 minute to get your head right, Kuiper. You can joke about Brawny, but yeah, let's not advocate for that. We're drinking water, Kuiper. Manny is starting to lag in game. I noticed Manny lagging on Conquest, but not in game till right now. But yeah, the dreads are not great. Bradley, no, you're not my type, bud. Sorry. How you respond to 3 chats at once, play impressive. Bud, I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm losing by 3 runs. But Shane, yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, we're on TikTok, red and purple, same name everywhere. Who are the best pitchers I've used? Dude, I don't know. I'm not really thrilled with any of the pitching that I've had so far. If you had 5 great pitchers for me, I'd easily replace the guys that I have. As long as I didn't have to go spin the stubs on them. Let's see. 04, 010. How are you, buddy? Thank you for following. Lights should have flashed. I don't think they did. Let me make sure Tickfinity's got its head right here. So now I'm trying to fix the software too. Now they're going. All right, there we go. So yeah, Truckin', what you been up to, dude? Hope you had a great weekend. Arietta's been hot garbage for me. Oh no, I thought that was gone. I was leaning on L1. I got distracted by chat. We're gonna blame chat for my lack of knowing how to play. Butler's having a slow start, dude, unfortunately. But yeah, I like Lawrence a lot. Let's see, Dax, how are you today? Sacrificing some wins. Yep, yeah, you have to sacrifice a few wins if you're going to stream. You're not always going to be locked in. See, surprising sinkers inside have been working with him for Matthew. We got another, excuse me, for Mike. And then we got Matthew Clarkey in the chat. Yeah, Jeffrey, listen, you're copying and pasting scripture into my stream, and I bet you don't even have enough love for your fellow man to drop a sub and a thumbs up on me. Don't go around with that slacktivism stuff and act like you're saving the world, man. There's nothing religious about it. I wouldn't tolerate it from any religious scripture. This is not, listen, bud, this is not Sunday school or something here. So no. All right, Jeffrey, you didn't stop. No one cares. People care, but yeah, nobody cares in here. We're not here for that. So have some respect for everybody else. Don't make people comfortable. Don't assume everybody has the same faith of you and go around acting like you're saving the world. Jeffrey acting a fool in red chat. Sorry guys, we had to regulate. Hey, Dax, I know you're trying to get me to slip up and say his name because it could sound like something that you think is funny. So, Dax, to the streets with you. Online doesn't work. Boom, roasted Michael Scott. Do I watch baseball as well? No. Brady, I don't. I'm a big fan of curling and tiddlywinks. Let's see. Online's not working. Nico, do you have T-Mobile? T-Mobile doesn't work well with Xbox for some reason. Yesterday and today, been doing Road to the Show on the handheld on the recliner. Trucking, that sounds splendid. What type of Road to the Show file do you have going? Are you ready to make the debut? You guys are going to be the first team ever in Sacramento to take on my A's tomorrow. A's and Cubbies in Sacramento in the evening. Kuiper, welcome back. Yeah, Mimic Goober, what is wrong with you, dude? All right. Anywhere to check park elevations? I think you can only check them pregame. I don't know if there's another like resource that has all the park elevations broken down. All right, we'll get the throw out there. Joe, thanks for following. I sound grumpy. Noah, if I had to wake up next to your mom again, as my job as a gigolo tomorrow, despite all the money she pays me, I am going to be grumpy. So I'd have to take it out on you, Noah. But, buddy, I hate to tell you, you're not going to be going to college. We burnt through the money. All right, rough one on Sunday. Yeah, tough game for the A's on Sunday as well. I think I saw the Cubs are 2-3, right? Got Terry Pendleton today. Pendleton's a nice card. Go Kings. Which Kings, Tristan? Sacramento or Los Angeles? Yeah, there's trolls everywhere. I feel like it's full moon, but I don't know for sure. Thank you guys on TikTok for 16 followers. If you're in Red Chat and you haven't subscribed, shame on you. Please subscribe. You can check park elevation in the box score, says Mike. I think the buddy was probably wanting to know which parks are high elevation so you could try to maybe find like a new main park, but I'm not sure. I'm assuming. Chaso Blue, how are you, Chaso? Oh, I forgot they had the Tokyo games. Trucking got number 3 overall prospect in the top 100. He can play left field and closing pitcher. Trucking is the new Otani. How do I like it? It's okay, David. It's not perfect for sure. Chris and Rippin, thank you both respectively for following on our TikTok stream this evening. And man, that was so far and we brushed him off the plate. Got Tristan coming in. How are you, Tristan? Those of you that are new, please tell me your favorite baseball player of all time.
1-1.
Been reading more books since the power's been out for Noah. Noah, do you guys have a generator, flashlights, anything special for when the power's out? Aaron Judge, Clayton Kershaw. Good answers, guys. I've heard of those guys. I don't know. I think Batista's about cooked. Flashlights and candles for Noah. New Caitlin Clark sold for $366K today. Set a record highest women's sports trading card, passing Serena. What type of card was it? Was it like an autographed game used jersey type card, or like a 101 or something, King? Ben Zobrist. Oh, Zobrist was a good player. Yeah, good to have you there, Martin. Your Cubbies are in Sacramento tomorrow night. They'll take on my A's. Yeah, get your groove on. All right, Kuiper, listen, if you're sporting Franco, then you got to go. Kuiper, be better when you come back tomorrow. Martin Walker, thanks for following. Lights flickered today. Didn't go out for Matthew Clarkey. Yeah, anybody having the bad storms out east? All right, Pendleton will come home. That'll end the 5th inning. Still down 3. Gave up a 3-run big fly to Don Baylor. Saya and Mighty V, how are you? Anthony, my cousin, played for the Seahawks. You see the timer's ticking down. You guys can save the timer in multiple ways, but only the TikTok buddies can. Follow, share, like, those are the free actions. And if you want to subscribe or send a gift and get on Greg's level, that'll add some buku time around here too. Donnie Freak 2 just followed. Uh-oh, this guy sounds like bad news. Raider Nation, I'm good. How are you, Raider Nation? Games are okay. Yeah. Well, this is game 1. We'll see how this turns out. Not Savvy, Panani Prism, WNBA Signatures Gold Vinyl Prism, Caitlin Clark, signed 1 of 1. So it's the only one in the world. That's super cool. Micah, how are you, bud? Welcome to our stream. I don't remember having this much chat activity across all 3 at the same time. This is awesome. Appreciate all of you guys being here.
2-0.
But I don't think I can find Kennesaw on a map, to be honest with you, Mike. Where's Kennesaw at? Sorry, we just lost the entire Kennesaw contingent in my chat. NHL, I like the Sharks, but I don't really pay attention to NHL that much. Buddy, thank you very much for the heart me. It was from Sin. Sin is a awesome pro clubs player, if anybody plays the AFC. Oh, we got another heart me coming in. Hey, thanks, Taco. Micah, thanks for the roses. So the heart me's are super important to us as TikTok streamers. More heart me's means we get a higher revenue split. Also, if you're not a follower and you send a heart me, it puts you on the team. So that's huge. Oh, I went chasing. Barely got a piece of that. Micah, thanks for 20 roses. Raider Nation, thank you for 400 bits. That was a bit bomb from Raider Nation. Some dude, I like the way you think. McGuire and Sosa. Even Griffey was having a good run until he got hurt that year. Yeah, that was a great year for bringing baseball fans back.
Leading off for Texas, the designated hitter, Yellow Dog.
See, join the team, send the daily heart to Taco. Boom, look at that. The hype train is leaving the station. King Ep just gifted a subscription to Raider Nation. Thank you for the big gifted to Raiders Nation. All right, hype train is going on the purple stream. If you guys are familiar, awesome. You might want to jump over and see if you get some emotes landing on you, or if you got a Prime sub, throw it old Uncle Donnie's way. But yeah, thanks to everybody. Yeah, thanks for the bits. Thanks for the gifted sub. Love the hype train, dude. Those were awesome years. Some dude. I was born in '80, so I was 18 in '98 and so on. And really enjoyed the heck out of that race with Sosa, for McGuire and Sosa. All right, so who's winning March Madness? How's your baseball team going? And who do you want your NFL team to draft? Let's see if I covered all the boxes. Kuiper, listen, you're acting a fool, Kuiper. We like you, but Kuiper, take the night off, dude. So I'm gonna give you a 10-minute timeout, but don't come back and chat in 10 minutes. Just enjoy lurking, Kuiper, because if you're gonna be promoting somebody that's doing what that guy did, I'm not gonna say his name, but the dude that used to play shortstop for the Rays, and maybe you think he's innocent, but doesn't seem like it. Yeah, don't do that, my chats. Keep that to yourself if that's your guy. Let's see. Houston's winning it all, says Brady. He's March Madnessing Houston on top. Let's see. Funniest part has to be A-Rod getting popped like a half dozen times and still being like, no way. Eddie, welcome in. And Kuiper, I think you follow on TikTok. Don't pop over there. I want to permaban you everywhere, but yeah, just act right, Kuiper, next time you're here. I know we like different teams, but that doesn't give you a license to be jerky boy when you come into my chat. We can like different stuff and be respectful to each other. Let's see. Brady, how are you? My day was good. How was your day, Mason? Mad the Orioles lost. Yeah, the Orioles, interesting deal, right, for Baltimore. I think they went 2-2, right? Or did they go 1-2 against Toronto? Yes, I think I would have went for the Oilers. I didn't realize it was Baylor. Baylor's been all the offense. Holy cow, this Baylor card looks freaking cracked. Mike, do you hit really well with the Baylor card or no? Cookie Monster, I like the A's. I like the Warriors. Sharks, and my oddball team's the Seahawks. How about yourself, Cookie Monster? Only against lefties. Yep, it happened to be a lefty. I wasn't really even paying much attention. Yeah, I should have walked him. Bambino, good to have you in stream. What's up, buddy? We were missing you yesterday. The King and I were missing you. All right, so TikTok, you guys have been wonderful. We got 27 followers in 30 minutes. That is big hype. See, we got Lakers, Dodgers, Kings. Nice, all LA. You don't care about the NFL, Cookie Monster, or no? Mason, he's praying his Cowboys will do well. What would you like the Cowboys to do in the draft, Mason? 2-2 for Brady. Yep, that's where the A's are. 500 ball. Early in the year. Fun fact to your knowledge, Cuba is the only place that doesn't test for the sauce in the offseason. Guys hitting bombs like Jordan Alvarez comes to mind. But don't they get tested when they rejoin their club by Major League Baseball someday? You want a Jitney and a wide receiver for Mason. Where did the Cowboys select again? I know there's some rumors of Jitney to the Raiders. I think the Raiders are hitting the draft at like 6 overall, 6-7. Any tips to work on hitting, on the timing hitting wise? Look up click, click, click method or 1, 2, 3 hitting bang. I don't have any good videos on it, but I should make some. Yeah, there's a guy named Magunsky. I think he used to be one of the top comp dudes. And I don't know that he plays that much anymore, but his videos help me a lot. So I usually try to avoid talking about other streamers, but yeah, you might try to look up one of his videos. Click, click, click method. So it's a click when the ball leaves the mitt, when the front foot hits the ground, and then another click to time for like the fastball if you're swinging late. Marcellus Jones, welcome to our chat. Let's see, Cowboys pick at 12. Watch NFL solo, or kind of root for the Raiders for Cookie Monster. Yeah, a lot of Raider fans in Los Angeles still. They had some good years down there. Arizona wide receiver isn't leaving a good impression on NFL teams because he doesn't study film. Oh, that's not good. That's not good for that to be out there prior to the draft, right? Austin, welcome to our chat. How are you, Austin? So yeah, Raiders picking 6. I don't know that Jitney's going to be there at 12. What do you guys think about Jitney? Where does Jitney go in the draft, guys? He said it himself. I mean, I guess, points for keeping it real, but still not good. Just LJ. How are you, LJ? We got Cowboys, Orioles, Lakers, Capitals. Oh, you got the nation covered, man. LA area. Still a lot of Raider fans there, says Raider Nation. Mike says McMillan studies film with his receiver room, just not by himself, which isn't uncommon. Just a tad misleading, says Mike. I think it's, yeah, I can't make out the name. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to click on in this one. Is it Isaiah? Is Isaiah, Tis Isaiah or something like that? The font that you're using, it looks cool, but I can't really read it too well. I apologize. But yeah, everybody please follow. More follows, more time. We got the firefighter coming in. How are you, firefighter? Boy, I'm flailing. First game of the day. We're just kind of warming up the eyes, I guess. Wasn't my intention to come out here and sell, but yeah, it's worked out that way. Let's see. Cowboys really need a wide receiver, though. More to trust than CeeDee Lamb, says Mason. See, King Ep says he likes Jitney, but you think somebody will reach on him. Instead of going late first round, he'll go between 10 and 20, says King Ep. Sharks announced between 1 and 3. We got Messi as our latest follower. Yeah, the Ruggs thing was terrible. Isn't Ruggs eligible for parole pretty soon? I thought Ruggs was coming out because I've had people ask me if Ruggs is going to get picked up by an NFL team. I think teams probably won't want to deal with him, but you never know. Sometimes guys do get a second chance. I wouldn't want to have him on my team. Even if he is, reformed and regrets the decisions he made. Some dude thinks Ruggs will come back. Messi, where do you rank Cristiano Ronaldo all time? Since your name's Messi, I guess you got Messi number 1, but where's CR7 rank?
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Got to be on arbitration, says Mike. Let's see. FW Ben, how are you, Ben? I'm going to try to catch up all the shout-outs between games. I apologize to all the purple buddies, the regulars, the mods, VIPs. Do like to shout you guys out so you guys can cross-pollinate and follow one another. If I think about it, and I often don't, but if I think about it, I try to get you guys to follow like the moderators or in TikTok. All right, Mike's got the soccer breakdown. He's got Pele, Messi, Maradona, then Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know how he forgot Francesco Totti, but it's fine. I will hold it against him. Some dude says he thinks Messi has more heart than Ronaldo and more will. Justin, thanks for the likes. The like-a-thon is on there on TikTok. The more you guys like, the further up your profile picture travels, and you can get the crown. Not the self-proclaimed crown, like some basketball player, but the actual crown. Not crown yourself and pretend you're royalty. Would like him on the Ravens, honestly, says Mike. Pitching style, definitely like pinpoint, Jay, myself. See, we got Justin French. He's not only liking the stream, he also gave us a follow. Thanks, Justin. New followers, who do you guys root for as baseball fans? As in, who's your favorite baseball team? Probably a better way to say it. Went in, bought Islanders Rick Del Pietro jersey. Man, I don't know who that is, honestly, Raiders. I'm so bad with hockey knowledge. I'm sorry. Jay's a Giant fan. We got a Braves fan and a Jays fan in there. I'm going to tell you my favorite Giant. Will Clark. Favorite Brave, Del Murphy. Favorite Jay all time. I don't know. Maybe Devon White. So how about you guys tell me your favorite players from your favorite teams? The buddy's a Cardinal fan. My favorite Cardinal is Mark McGuire. If you don't want to take McGuire, you say he's an A. That's the reason I liked him in the first place. Go Ozzie Smith. Marlins. Ooh, I don't know who my favorite Marlin is. Let me think about it. Who's your favorite Marlin? I might just copy your answer. User29, welcome to the stream. Honestly, I enjoyed Jeff Conine back in the day. Yaddy's the reason you started catching. Oh, very cool. Chipper or Freddy? Thought I hit that better than I did, but yeah, that was not good. Good contact there. Yeah, it's a rough first game, but it's been all Don Baylor. Don Baylor got me twice against lefty pitching, and I recognize now how good Don Baylor is. Yeah, Matt Williams was good back in the day. Nick from next door. Oh, of course. Yeah. How are you, Edgar? Good to have you there.
0-2.
Yeah, I was out taking care of the roses, and he pulled up and he told me he was pushing for like Division 1 on EAFC, and I came in and looked because I didn't want to like promise him I had something and not have it, but sure enough I had some of the FIFA thumbstick still. So yeah, I went and left him there for you guys. Watching March Madness. I haven't watched much of it so far, Cookie Monster. I need to start watching. When did the next round of games start going? Is it tonight that we get more men's hoops action? We got Team Vortex coming through. Who's my favorite Angel of all time? It's Darren Erstadt. I told the story a few times, but you might not have heard it before, Mike. I went to an A's Angels game early 2000s. Couldn't tell you the exact year. Probably 02. Whenever the A's had Keith Folk as their closer, because we only had Keith for 1 year. But Keith ended up closing out the game. I think the A's won 2-1. But Erstadt was on the field really early, going through all his drills with one of the trainers. And I thought, like, what a professional. This guy's out here doing all kinds of extra work for Darren Erstadt. So, yeah, Erstadt's probably my favorite Angel of all time. Just remember I was checking him out. Me and my buddy went to watch that game. And, yeah, he was on the field super early, going through his drills. So I always admired him for his, his hard work. Let's see. Yeah, I think that name can get banned. If you guys are free to ban it. If not, I'll get it. Oh, here's Baylor again. Supposed to walk Baylor, right? April 5th, the next game's. Oh, so March Madness is on a long break. Pretty sure that has negative connotations. They may not have intended it to be that way. Probably did if they're on the purple stream, but yeah, I'm not going to call somebody that or have to dance around it constantly. I think it's Elite 8 still, right? We're not down to Final Four, are we? Pretty sure like Houston just beat Purdue and Houston hasn't played again. That was to go into the Elite 8.
Now pitching.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It is Final Four? Dude, I guess I really haven't been paying attention. I thought we still had 8 teams left.
That's the ball.
Michael, what's up, dude? Good to have you in the stream. How are you?
Straight.
All the 1 seeds are the Final Four. Oh, wow. All right, so Bambino's on it. Elite 8 was yesterday. Man, I didn't watch any of the games. I should have flipped some of them on. I've been watching the A's, watched the Warriors play, and just slipped right on past me. So all the 1s. So who's left, guys? I didn't memorize the bracket, right? So it's Houston, Duke. Is it Florida? I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay. Bambino's got me broken down. Duke, Houston, Auburn, Florida. All right. So who's winning out of that combo?
2-1.
Oh, he was running a little flare there. It has been a minute. How are you, Austin? Alex, thanks for following. Yeah, everybody that follows adds time to our time bank, and we'll stream longer if you guys follow more. But yeah, the opponent's a good player. He's got his banner from playing co-op, but definitely seems like he can make World Series on his own. Or she. I shouldn't assume. All right, comebacker. And yeah, we need 6 here, yikes. Austin, I'm good. Yeah, chat was just completely popping here as we got started, so I gotta settle in and not chase so much next game. We'll try to be better next game. Miller versus Holiday. I don't know how Holiday isn't P5'd yet. We've used him for quite a while. Edgar, I hope you're doing well. I'd love to hear how your first year of coaching was for junior varsity, if you got a moment to chat about it. And, you know, if you're just browsing the lives, it's all good too. But it was awesome to see him. And he'll get the web gym. Oh, yeah, there's always games these hours, Calvin. Maybe it's easier for me to get them on the West Coast because, you know, I think it starts regionally and then it starts pushing out as far as the matchmaking is concerned. See, so West, he's got Florida or Duke winning it. Bambino's taking Duke. Is Cooper Flag 100% or is he still banged up? I wish, Randy. Not this game. Don Baylor's got 5 all by himself. Takes forever sometimes, says Calvin. All right, so we're going to have Raider Nation on our subscriber wall after this game, courtesy of none other than King Ep. That's a contact swing that will not get out of there. Bummer. Perfect contact swing. Needed some more Wheaties. Expired milk. Ooh. That is a name you can smell. How are you doing, Expired milk? He's got Houston taking it. This time of the night is worse to play BR. All the ranked BR and ranked demons are playing. Hey, we got Noel Schultz P5. Got the Padre mascot icon, and here we go. Load up another game. Hold on. Can use our little handy search window for purple stream. Keep those purple snipers out of here. But yeah, that guy sniped me. Not finding the match. He just sniped me by taking me out of my misery there. But yeah, thanks so much, King Ep. Thank you for the gifted to Raiders Nation. Let me get Raiders on our subscriber wall. If you guys are in TikTok chat, please follow, share, and like. More followers means more time. This looks like a Garrett Crochet game. He's like 98% bar, not full bar. Raiders is on the wall. I'm gonna need a new poster board for April, but I'll take that one down, take a picture of it, and put it on socials. Oh man, we got nothing but World Series matchups here. Is that the move? Everybody got World Series banner from playing co-op, and then they go and terrorize me. So I try to make my way up the ladder here. It's going good. How are you, Max?
Leading off for
That might be you. Person says they're Megan Fox's fiance. So Max, I'm good. What you been up to? Got Jordan Zimmerman, no header card. I haven't seen this one previously.
the third baseman, Sherry Pendleton.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I forgot that she was dating him. She's dated a lot of high-profile folks, right, over the years. Julian, welcome to our stream. Bama, how are you? This batter's eye's kind of funky. They did split up. Follow because of the A's hoodie. Thanks, Julian. Julian, are you okay with the team being in Sacramento? Will you follow them to Vegas? Do you want them to go back to Oakland? I'd prefer back to Oakland. Definitely would be okay with Sacramento. I'm pretty anti-Vegas. A lot of... Wait, am I reading this right? Like a bike of his blood around her neck or something crazy. Oh, of Idol. Yeah, didn't Angelina Jolie do something like that too with Billy Bob Thornton back in the day? Yeah, I think it's Vile. 30-minute break. How am I doing? I'm good, Brandon. How's work going? As long as it's not Tom Jones, because he's singing a whole song about that, Bambino. Nobody in chat knows Tom Jones. Bama girl might. Bama's an appreciator of old things like myself. Should probably look and see what pitches he's got. I forgot to shout everybody out because they got up to the wall. I apologize. All the mods, I need to get you shouted out. And VIPs that stream. 3 trauma patients. Been steady for Brandon. Lost a job in it. Jillian, that sucks, dude. I wish they would force out John Fisher. Don't know that that's going to happen, but I sure hope someday we get Fisher out of the ownership ranks. I hope they come back to the Collie, but Oakland got the Roots in the meantime, and Major League Cricket. Yep, and the Soul too, right? Roots, Soul. I saw Major League Cricket's going to start having some events there. Looks like the Coliseum's in really good shape. I follow a lot of Bay Area accounts on social media, and yeah, it seems like they're doing well. And then the Ballers seem like they're doing well, ramping up for their season too. Right, so Soto rolls it through against Crochet.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike
There's Trout.
Trout.
Ballers are good too. Pay isn't the same. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I don't know what these unis are. Yeah, this is game number 2, Randy. Yep, welcome in.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Inside ball.
Oh, everybody has them? Are they from one of the past? Because I think this year you can unlock jerseys and stuff too, right? From different milestones. Maybe that's what they are. I don't have them. At least I don't think so. Wouldn't wear them anyways. I always wear my my funky A's inspired fit. That's a no doubter from Seager. Was just trying to make sure I got a strike in. Told myself, oh yeah, make him earn it. Well, yeah, he earned it. 20th anniversary bundle, says King. And that's it pretty well. I don't think Mays will get there. Comes with the uniforms, banners, icons, and 24K stubs. And Mason's saying the same thing. Yep, the 20th anniversary deal. Yeah, I didn't recognize what they were. But Bambino was asking over in the purple stream. We are multi-streaming, so if you hear me reading off chat, you don't see it. Somebody in the other chats. All right, we'll get out of here, but some damage done chasing the game already on Hall of Fame. Mason Ryan, thanks for jumping in. Jonathan Taylor, how are you, Jonathan? Thought I was all over that thing, but I just pulled in too far. And you take a look at what Zimmerman throws. I don't know his pitch mix. So he's got the sinker, but no cutter, but does have a slider against us. Let's see. Is it Rolay, I think? Welcome into our stream. Yeah, good to hear, Jonathan. Here comes Bazana. All right, the question of the day is this. Would you prefer to never pay taxes again or never clean your house again? Which would you prefer to get rid of? Taxes or cleaning? I think I would take the no taxes because, yeah, I can pay somebody to clean. Right, taxes, never pay taxes. Bambino's not cleaning. Already don't pay taxes. Like, whoa, Mike. Let's see. Never get the taxes for Max. Cam's following. Hey, Jillian, don't be a stranger. I go by the same name everywhere. If you get a chance to click on my profile, the link tree's there. Let's have you join our Discord and all the other socials too. Austin, oh, I don't know, dude. Yeah, I can't get into those discussions, unfortunately, Dom, especially in TikTok. But, you know, you already know where I'm going to tell you to join, Dom. Join Underdog. Use my code DYF, excuse me, on Underdog. I know you can't because you're in Canada. But he says, never tax him 13. Thoughts on MLB? If we have 14, is it worth the full price or wait on a discount? If you waited this long, I would just wait on a discount, Ian. It's okay. It's got its share of warts with the game, but it's enjoyable. I think the content's quite a bit better than last year. Yeah, they're just super strict in there, Dom, unfortunately. Got a question for me. Who's my favorite team and player? Jonathan, I'm wearing an A's sweatshirt, so that's a clue. And then my favorite player currently is Mason Miller. King, he's had a few. He wants to know if Wesley Snipes is in the chat. Sacramento A's. It's a crying shame that they're not recognizing the A's in Sacramento. They're just going to go by athletics for the next 3 or 4 seasons. Because I'm sure there's some Sacramento fans that are like thrilled to have the team there for a while and would definitely buy some merchandise. Seems like an opportunity missed from a greedy franchise. Really hoping for a month program thing, and Mike is hoping the Angels get a card in a monthly program. What's the Angel theme team needing the most right now, Mike? A's theme team is not really viable, but I'm using a few A's on the back of the roster anyways. So pretty good first hour TikTok. We got 45 followers so far. We'd like to hit 50 before we hit the hour mark. If you're browsing on the For You page, come on in. Let's talk sports. All right, we'll jam up Mookie Betts and try to get our offense going here. Jonathan says, that's cool. The A's are cool. I can guarantee you after a year of sellouts, they'll get a stadium built. I hope you're right, man. My concern is Major League Baseball is going to get tired of the embarrassment of dealing with Fisher and just drag him into Las Vegas. But yeah, I'm fine with them staying in Sacramento. I don't think they ever should have moved, but Sacramento is a pretty good compromise in my mind. Willie Mays get us an infield hit. Yeah, I hope you're right, Ian. I really do. You live there, and they'll love him. Dude, I founded the Sacramento Athletics subreddit. Way more enthusiasm in Sacramento than Las Vegas for the team. Now, you know, Sacramento's a whole lot closer to Oakland than Vegas is too, so you probably have a little bit of a cross-section of guys that were already A's fans that may be popping in there, but we got like 1,500 on the A's subreddit right now and like 300 on the Vegas one. So I can see the difference, man. Like, they're just thrilled for the A's out there. I don't know about that, Bambino. You can't really use average attendance against the A's fans because they always haven't tried to contend. Essentially, every time they got somebody good, they dump them out. Plus, they would bellyache about how terrible the stadium was and how they couldn't compete in there. I mean, if you're doing trying to do an apples for apples comparison, it's not really the same. But they've sold out like the season tickets and stuff in Sacramento. Let's see, pitching view. I'm using outfield. Favorite team. Name, I'm an A's fan. Athletics fan. Yeah, the stadium can only hold 14,000. That's correct. Look what the Kings have done last 5 years. Well, I feel like the King fan base has always been pretty rabid, to be honest with you. But the Kings were the only game in town. We'll see if the Kings suffer a bit. I think firing Mike Brown was a mistake for the Kings, and I am not really impressed with Vivek, to be honest with you. Vivek, definitely a snake line in the grass. But if he can keep the A's in California, yeah, I'll love the guy. I remember reading some reports that Vivek thinks there's at least an opportunity that he could purchase the team away from John Fisher if and when the Vegas stadium fails. And we know Fisher's track record on actually getting anything done. Let's see. Yo-Yo Diesel, thanks for following. Camden, you're good. How are you, Camden? Yeah, there's not a ton of crossover. Yeah, that's true. But if you have an entertainment budget and you like both, right? Like, am I buying Kings tickets this year? Am I buying Warrior, or excuse me, not Warrior, Kings or A's tickets? Like, there's probably some households like mine that enjoy both sports, and maybe you're just going to split up your budget a little bit, that type of thing. What's the favorite play that I've made? Gunner, I don't know. AJ, thanks for following. Maybe the first time I hit World Series, but I don't even remember much about it. Let's see, longest ever buyout, Minnesota Wild paying Zach Parise, or excuse me, Parise and Ryan Sutter until 2039. That sounds like a Bobby Bonilla contract. Both made $7.5 million. 1,000% from San Jose, Giants, Niners, Warriors, Sharks fan. But you think, and it looked like it cut you off. Oh, didn't get that one in enough. Nice swing. So cut into the lead, and then he gets it right back, and then some. Sacramento has potential for multiple teams. San Jose would have been a good spot for the A's. Giants blocked that potential stadium development years ago, and this one's drilled. But I played back-to-back World Series players. It's weird. I guess they're getting them on co-op and then coming over here. Hey, how's it going, buddy? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I think it's Nikolai. What A stadium do they play in? Haven't gotten the game yet. They're in Sutter Health Park, Michael. And I agree with you. Michael Jordan's my goat. Apple Trees, thanks for the TikTok likes. But yeah, this has been some rough games, man. Just want to play some casual players in the 600-700s and try to make my push. I don't want to play a bunch of people that are already World Series locked in dudes that are just over here sandbagging. To use a golf term. So Mike would like a nice little Jose card for the Angels lineup. What are my thoughts on the Yankee torpedo bats? I don't know. I feel like everybody was just kind of freaking out about it yesterday in chat, and I don't think it's that important. I think it's kind of overrated the way the fans are acting about it. Bummer. I was hoping to drop that in on the corner, or at least get him to swing. Landry, thanks for following. Don't want to go to the bullpen too soon and really cook the go to the bullpen and cook the bullpen. Yeah, I was really confused reading chat because I didn't know anything about it last night, Bambino. And some people were saying Judge was using it, and other people were saying that he wasn't. I guess he actually wasn't using it. Sutter's a sick park, definitely for minor league only and spring training games. I guess when they built Sutter way back, and I missed location, there goes another moonshot. It is designed to be expanded, but that stadium's already like 20-25 years old. I would think they would just build another stadium. I've heard there's a tribe that was willing to front the money for a stadium north of Sacramento, about 30 miles north. Forgot which one it is. They have one of the big I call them adult places because they don't like us to talk about anything too related to that on TikTok. But yeah, we might get a play and stay thing there for Sacramento. Favorite team? I'm an A's fan. Shavita, how are you? Who's your favorite soccer club, and who's your favorite baseball team, Shavita? Elk Grove would be the area. Okay, Elk Grove. No, not Modesto. Miles. Modesto's not going to support the A's. I saw Ian was north of Sacramento. I'm forgetting the name of the tribe though. See, you think Jazz the only player that had the home run with one? Ovi got a goal today, didn't he? I thought he was 5 now. That's where listen, no, Modesto is Miles. Modesto used to be the home to the A's single A team. They used to be the Modesto A's. Now they're Modesto Nuts. Modesto is not going to get a major league franchise. Lakota, thanks for following. How are you, Lakota? Modesto's way too small. I do, Gunner. Yeah, I like all those sports. I like them about the same. I know you're asking which one I like more, but yeah, they're all about the same. Charlie, welcome to our stream. Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. How are you, Charlie?
Catcher 10.
All right, we got 50 followers. We need more follows for more time on our time bank. Come on in and make our day. Landry's an Astro fan. Who's your favorite Astro of all time? They're in Sacramento the next 3 years. So we just, keep things orderly here. They're in Sacramento for 3 years with a 4th-year option. Supposed to break ground and get going in Vegas for 2028. We'll see if they actually do. They really should have broken ground by now. Now they're pushing and changing the goals and saying, oh, well, we'll be in Vegas in June to get that going. Rob, I'm an Ace fan. How about yourself? Let's see. Attacks, how are you? Jersey and Gabe, welcome in. I guess Attacks happy about his Cardinals. Gunner, I like Seattle. Who do you like in the NFL, Gunner? Yeah, way too small. Exactly, Mike. Altuve. See, that Project. Welcome in, Project. I'm doing really well. Yeah, thanks for being here. Kings fan. Used to see him play at the Forum for Raiders. Playoff hockey. Might go to a tailgate for the Leafs again. Do they not usually have tailgating?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And McGuire got out of the way. Just let that one hit you, Big Mac. We need runners here.
What do you got?
Yeah, Altuve's a great answer. I didn't think I had swung. Thought I let off. Oh, well. Probably didn't.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Mike's tipped to go to a playoff King game. Soto out really early on that change. Dodgers and FC Barcelona. Oh, right on Chivita.
Number 24, Manny.
I'm not really sure what Chivita means. I'm trying to translate it in my head. My Spanish isn't great. I don't know. Do you want to tell me what it is? If you don't mind. So I'm thinking of like Chivo, which is, goat, right? But I don't know if that's what Chivita is. It may just be like a nickname or something. Thought that was missing inside. All right, so I'm going to let Crochet just kind of wear this game, unfortunately, because we need to get our bullpen right.
That's a ball.
No, more Spanish. Yeah, I know some words in Portuguese because of the in-laws, but no, I never have really picked it up. My Spanish was okay way back when I used to use it somewhat frequently, but now I almost never have an opportunity to use it, so it's atrophied out of my mind. It's a nickname. Okay.
All 1.
Favorite player, Jordy Messier. Landry, I don't know much about him. My average fastball speed, around 93, 94.
Off the plate. Ball.
Brady's going to bed. Brady, we're going to miss you. You guys got any friends showing online? Like Brady, I bet he's got a bunch of friends showing online. Brady, please share the stream with them before you head out. Click on my profile. My link tree is there. We'd love to have you join us in the Discord server. King, I know what you're saying. I'm afraid to say it because of what streams are on. Oh, yeah, those were some good players. Hoverboard, all right, I saw you. I read it the first time, Hoverboard. All right, Hoverboard, stop. Don't flood chat. All right, you got 5 minutes off Hoverboard. Now you can follow the stream and start tapping the screen. Alex, thanks for following. Alex, who do you support as a baseball fan? And Manny, going to try to go up the wall. No. That was a homer. I thought the thing was on the top of the wall where he could catch it at the peak of his jump. And he's looking kind of crazy here. But yeah, this has been a terrible game. Let's see. The user I trusted, I think it is, or user SunTrusted. How are you, user?
Oh, that's inside.
Flawless, how are you? Ferrari guy, what's up, Ferrari? Ferrari guy, what's the best model of Ferrari these days? I genuinely don't know. I don't keep up with sports cars. Nice play at short, but yeah, this game is cooked. G-Tank, no backseat gaming. Dodgers, not the biggest fan of the bullpen besides Yates and Blake Triton. And Bazana gonna get on board as it's misplaced short.
The center fielder, number 24.
We got Dylan coming in. How are you, Dylan? Mays is safe, and we'll advance to third on a little bunt cheese action. Hoverboard King, thanks for following. I saw that you play this. You didn't need to tell me 3 times hoverboard. Maybe your keyboard was stuck somehow. But yeah, please don't flood chat when you come back in. We appreciate you hanging out, hopefully enjoying the stream. You got a 360 spider. But he says the 458 are very nice, below 200,000. Dylan, this is 25. Played for the Pirates. They got the wrong logo, says Landry.
Now batting.
Yeah.
Designated hitter, Matt
I like that combo.
Holliday.
King. The llama's ready to eat some cheese. Well, Matt Holiday ruining the dream of the crooked number there. Racing 2. It was my fault. I chased off the plate. Just missed. Too bad I didn't slice down the line or something. Hey, I can't believe it. 61 followers already. It's been a banger stream. All right. Got a lot of low stamina pitchers here. I think we'll throw in Strom and hope he can get through a few innings.
Matt Strong.
Problem is this guy's just teeing off on everything.
Ball one. Ball one, no strikes.
Guys, I genuinely don't know. Have the Los Angeles Kings won a Stanley Cup in their franchise history? And if so, how many Stanley Cups do they have? I know the Sharks never won one. So I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, my team has Stanley Cup. I don't know the history of hockey so well. Shavita, I'm an athletics fan, and Mason Miller's my favorite player. Marty says they have won Stanley Cup. They won in 2020, says King.
Ball, one strike.
I don't think Gretzky did win there, but I might be wrong. Gretzky made it to the finals, but lost, says Mike Plays Games. Oh, they got the Penguins logo instead of the Pirates. My all-time favorite player is Martin McGuire, too, to follow up on the my favorite player question.
Nope. That's inside.
Yeah, induced the ground ball, but was hit fairly sharply. They won in 2012 and 2014, says King. So they got it twice in their franchise history. Damien, thanks for following. Landry, you don't need to do anything, man. You just need to hang out and have a good time as long as you're up for it. If you got any friends showing online, Landry, please tell them to come on in here and share the stream with them. And we'd love it if you guys tap the screen. The like-a-thon is on. More likes means a longer stream, and you can compete for that crown if you're in the vertical stream, like you are. And that thing hung in there, so Babe Ruth will hammer it. Let's see. Willie coming up, throwing to third. We'll get the runner there. Not going to get the Bambino behind. Everybody's asleep. Well, don't wake him up, man. Just tell him Donnie's on for next time.
Ball, that's in.
You're in Oklahoma. Nice. Have you ever heard of Lake Eufaula?
No, that's down.
Gunner, favorite genre? I don't know that I have one. If I had to pick one thing, I'd probably take, I guess, classic rap, if that's really a genre, like 90s and 2000s. Yeah, I've caught a couple of swamp monsters down here in the lower Hall of Fame rankings to start the game. I mean that respectfully. They're just playing a lot better than I am. Marty, it's been 2 of them. I played 2 World Series guys. Like, we're down in the 600s. Like, what is this, you know? What is this matchmaking? Why are these guys down here? Lane, how are you? Thanks for being there. What's my opinion of Gorilla? I don't remember a lot of Gorilla songs. But I remember Gorilla came out with, like, the first song I remember about Gorilla. And people thought it was a Notorious B.I.G. and that he wasn't actually passed on. Oh, no, I don't know who... I know who you're talking about, the lady. But, yeah, there was an artist... I don't even remember when Notorious passed on. that wrapped under Gorilla, and they didn't know the identity of that person, so they thought it was Notorious B.I.G. Having faked his own, passing. Yeah, exactly. Landry's got it covered. But yeah, I don't know anything about her, to be honest with you, Bambino. I don't really keep up with the modern music. Kings need to hold second in the Pacific. We easily beat the Oilers if you guys hold the home ice advantage. Bray, thanks for following. Right off Highway 69? Dude, that's awesome. Timer is the fear of missing out timer. Yeah, that's where my dad's family is from. Right-hand pitcher, man. Look me up, Gunner. Joaquim Soria. Good swing from Soto, but that wasn't it. The old perfect line out for the out. So definitely in danger of getting mercy rolled here. Not trying to, though. How can you play me? Louis, you have to be a subscriber first and foremost. But I don't play friendlies, Louis. It would be more play with me on a subscriber night for co-op or something. Yeah, I forgot about that that emote that we have where my face switches between me and Soria, so I told him to look up Soria, because Gunner was being a little bit naughty when he came in. Louis, no, absolutely not. Gotta time you out for even asking that type of thing, Louis. Just a game. Just enjoy the game. Christian, I appreciate that. How's your day going? What time is it for me? It's the same time for everybody. Just depends where you're at relatively on this the spinning rock that we're on. But here, it's on the West Coast, and it's 5 minutes to 1 a.m. (7-0) can't find a game for Bambino. Where does the Canadian River start? You live by that river. Landry, dude, that sounds like a riddle, dude. I don't know. I'd assume it starts in Canada, but might be a trap. It starts by the Gulf of Canada, right? Hitting tips. T-Plum, I don't think you want my hitting tips tonight. I've been hacking against World Series players. However, T-Plum, here's my best tips as soon as I clear my throat. Hoverboard, no backseat gaming. Hoverboard, this is going to be your second time out. Third one's going to be the long time out. Call me boss. How are you, call me boss? All right, hitting tips. Look for the ball as soon as you can out of the release point. Once you find the release point, stare at that spot on the batter's eye. Longer you can see the ball, better your results are going to be. Aim small, miss small, so use a small PCI. That PCI is probably the best one, although I don't actually use it myself. Last tip I'm going to give you, Gunner. Use creator code DYF for control freaks. Get yourself some precision rings or analog stick extender. Either or both could be beneficial to you. And you'll be supporting my stream if you do use my code and save yourself some money. If you want to get them from somewhere else that's cheaper, completely understand. You might get them cheaper like on a competitor or something too. Batman, welcome in. Batman, who's your favorite baseball team? It runs to like you follow. Oh, nice, trucking. But yeah, Yates is like P4. So they make the stick longer, so you don't slam as fast. Like you're using a longer lever, if that makes sense. Gives you a little bit more precision. Definitely helped me when I started playing on the game. I used them for years before they were a sponsor. Kansas City Royals for Batman. Nice. Do you have a favorite Royal of all time, Batman? We need 5 more followers for the big 69 followers. But yeah, I feel like they helped me on this game, and like Fortnite. I don't play Call of Duty or something like that to compare my results with it. May not help everybody. Probably depends on your hand size, but they have different sticks that you can get too, boss. So, you know, if you got longer hands, you can get like they call a high stick. They have mid rise. They have like the low profiles too. Josh, how are you? Shrug emoji, buddy. How are you? See, guessing the Rockies for Landry.
Number 24, Willie Mays.
Dude, Manny's annoying with the game lagging.
Here you go.
Tyler, how are you? Thanks for being here. Yeah, how's everybody going today? Thanks for being in the streams. I'm good, Josh. Shouldn't have more than 50 speed. He's able to get the lead runner. I'm curious now if Manny played more games at DH or in left field. I feel like he was an okay left fielder in his young days. Maybe not in his Boston days, though. Record 69-0, Alex. How about yourself? Tyler, I'm doing well. As time went by, you know, when he would run into the bathroom and the Green Monster and stuff, but I thought he was okay in Cleveland. Like, okay. Not great or plus defender, but I thought he was passable. He did play DH there. It was, what's his face? David Ortiz. 1,600 more games in the field than DH. 9 and 10. A lot of close ones. Alex, I was messing with you. A lot of people come in and they just, like, want to look down their nose at you if you tell them that your record isn't immaculate. So I usually just kind of have a troll answer initially. But I'm like 6-7 games over 500. We're in the mid 600s. I played back-to-back World Series players. I guess got World Series off of co-op. So playing some sweats that are playing solo right now. So not a great start matchmaking-wise here to the night. Where can you subscribe? You should be able to subscribe at the bottom of the TikTok app, I think. Not super familiar with where it's at in the app. If either of the mods are around that have been in, they can let you know, because I think they're both subscribers. I know Windsor's around. At least he was. Sorry for the non-answer, Lou, but it should be there on the app where it's like lets you subscribe. You get the unicorn next to your name. You said the emotes, dedicated Discord role. Anytime we play multiplayer games, such as co-op, subscribers go to the front of the line. It's going good, Dawson. How are you doing? Manny was definitely going to DH for the A's last year, but he didn't make the roster initially out of camp. He was going to go get tuned up in AAA, and he just asked for his release. The star in the bottom of the chat. Thanks, Wes.
Leading off for Anaheim, the designated hitter, Matt.
Louis, I didn't mute you for asking a question. I muted you for being rude. Diego, thanks for following. Seemed like a genuine guy. Wish you the best in the content creation. Love watching the sports games. Well, Alex, follow and stick around with us if you didn't follow previously. Now, here's Raleigh Fingers. He's looking to bang us out of this game. Our team is like scrambled eggs. Sometimes we come together. Sometimes we're just a mess. Sharks coach out here trying to sound like Yogi Berra. Bummer. Thought I was missing in for a minute. Also, I was trying to scroll up. Freaking Stream Elements was flying there. I think Stream Elements is running too much. I think we cranked it up for the giveaway. Shav and Noah, thanks guys for TikTok likes. And we'll poke it through with Pendleton. 2 followers away from 69 now. On today's stream so far. Now we're wearing out the 5.5 hole. See, we got pouching technique. How are you pouching? All right, Eric is number 69. Nice. Zay was just a little bit short. I don't know where the fingers is from. It's a Brewer's Fingers card. Is it Team Affinity? I thought I was hitting that rat. I was too early. Jamie Arnold from FSU or Ethan Holiday. Don't like the high school prospects. He is team affinity. That is a win number. We'd love you to follow. You had time to our timer. Oh, man. Got underneath that. Leave me a stream. Stop flooding chat. Colton. What's up, Colton? How are you? Welcome back in. Great to see Colton in here. Yankees did it again with the bats today. Just got pudged to P5. Do you hit well with Ivan Rodriguez's cards? Anybody? I'm guessing the guy in chat does, Tyler. But I've never hit well with Pudge's swing. Is it double XP? As far as I'm aware, it may have ended at midnight, honestly. Pacific Standard. Lefty's in the pin. Wagner. Mark Davis. I'm drawing a blank on the other dude. Live series Phillies guy. Hit terrible with him for Max. Yeah, I don't know. I struggle with Pudge's swing. Got the 88 Chapman and he's mid. Does the Chapman not have outlier? Because usually he's got outlier on his hard stuff, right?
Now batting, the center fielder.
There we go. Matt Strahan. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, thank you, Dawn. Somebody subscribed on our red chat. Thanks for the red chat subscription. Double XP was great for getting Team Affinity stuff done for J-Dub. Everybody, what would you rate your weekend on a 1 to 10 scale now that it's over? My weekend was really nice and relaxing. Unfortunately, my son wasn't feeling great, so can't give it a 10, but it's solid. I don't know, 8. Tyler's got a 6, 10 for J-Dub. 2 good reasons. Favorite baseball player, all time or currently, Diego?
Ball, that's inside.
Got outlier on the sinker only. Okay. 10, you went to a Padre game. We got 2 Diegos in. All time's Mark McGuire. He was a Cardinal hitting instructor for a little while. You guys are racing around the bases, and that should be the ball game. All right. We battled, but man, be nice if SDS stopped matching me against World Series players. Hoverboard, got a question. Hoverboard, tread carefully. 3rd strike and you're out, hoverboard. Just got here, you've been timed out twice. Dude, what is going on? Why am I matching up with World Series guys in the 600s? Did you get it from playing co-op? Because yeah, I don't feel like we should have been playing each other. Well, hoverboard, there you go. Now you don't have to worry about getting muted because now you're banned. Told you to be careful. All right, let's see. Angel starters have only let up 5 earned first series. It's only the White Sox. Yeah, that's true. Who's up next against your Angels, Mike? I feel like the Cubs are a decent team. That should be a decent idea for knowing where the A's are. No, I don't think anybody's stream sniping. You didn't get it from 1-on-1. Last games that you played. Yeah, I've ran in back-to-back World Series guys, and I'm like, I'm just at the start of Hall of Fame, and it's like, what is going on here? Why am I playing so many sweaty players? But yeah, it felt like you were playing really well. Right. Let me try to shout out our mods on stream. If I get another fail, I'm gonna have to restart app. Hate that we have to go in here and put back in our time of day and all that stuff every single time. All right, so hopefully I can type. Yeah, so we got Mike, we got Truckin. Who else streams? Let me know if you guys are streamers. ZD Gaming was in earlier. We got I think we got Dark Snowda in. We got King Ep in. Once in a blue moon, we get Noah on. So I hope you guys will follow each other. If I missed anybody, please let me know so I can shout you guys out. Cinema and Don Corleone, thanks guys for following. Can anybody confirm if Double XP is still active? I don't know. The urge is there. Bat's not there for Max. 1 of 6. D3 to get punched to P5. Hope Anderson and Kendricks have a good first half, so you guys can trade them. Demers and Dana can come up and start. All right, we'll face Fernando, and this guy's trying to keep the game low scoring, it looks like. Being in the spark. Jacko's done. Sorry to hear that, Jacko. Yeah, I keep getting close, and then I played back-to-back World Series banner, guys, so it's like, what is going on around here? You having fun streaming again, Jacko, though? Now that you got your, Moneymaker, we're live there right now. What do you mean, what happened? Now that you got your internet all dialed in. Yeah, you played, had 11 check swings, all called balls. You were so annoyed. Feels like it should be 50-50. I feel like the check swing is just like anything can happen anytime. People are chatting there right now, Moneymaker. It must be your app, bud. Respectfully. What's my name? What's my life story? Danielle Freak. I've been a freak about Danielle Marshall ever since he came into my life as a member of the Golden State Warriors. So there you go. Not even a full paragraph, but now you're caught up, Cinnamon Braun. You know it's bad when you notice they're all called that way. Seems like he has a nice swing. Can't be consistent with Raleigh. Yeah, Cal Raleigh's decent, right? Usually. This is like my least favorite guy to hit against. I cannot stand hitting against Fernando. I need to be patient, try to roll walks, get him out of here. Thoughts on Braun? I don't know. I'm surprised Braun's showing his face after Stephen A. Smith clapped him, to be honest with you. If I was a Braun fan, I would change my account. Other than, you know, if my name was King App. But, yeah, Cinema Braun, I've had enough. Pretty sure you're a previously banned chatter, so, yeah, hit the road, dude. All right, we're playing Pensacola Warriors in this game. Don't take me seriously, King. But, yeah, the LeBron stan kids, they have to go. Right, let's see if we can pitch with Johan Santana. Yeah, Valenzuela's tough. I feel like he's definitely trying to keep the runs down, playing with these shadows and in this park, too. Diego, don't ask about why anything happened in my chat, Diego. You should know that by now after being here for quite a while. We don't give trolls attention, Diego.
Ball one, no strikes.
Never mind. Yeah, he was hanging out with a baby oil specialist. Standard swing, Jose, is what just about everybody does that I know of. Don't think power swing really helps much of anything, other than making you miss more. Contact swing on 2 strikes on Hall of Fame and higher, I'll definitely do that. Just try to wear out the pitcher. That's about it. Emmanuel, welcome to our stream. How are you, Emmanuel? You want the kettle card so bad, his swing is so nice. Yes, kettle's always good. Sometimes some guys are using contact on go. I don't blame them. You got to get the bat on the ball, right? Let's see, Pix, welcome to our chat. Everybody that follows adds time to our time bank, and we'll do a longer stream the more of you connect with us. If you're new to the chat, please tell us your favorite team and favorite player. Name. You might not be able to see it, but take a look at my my sweatshirt. There's your first clue. That's for my favorite team. If you don't get it from there, I'll give you another hint. Once off and running, and he's got the ball in play. Misplayed by Bazana. Jalil, thanks for following. Oh, nice going, Bambino. You got it exactly right, buddy. How about for yourself, Mr. Name? Who's your favorite team? Mike's got the breakdown on the all-time Angels there. Yeah, I thought that was too slow, but I was trying to get greedy and get the extra out. It feels like when I think about the Angels, they didn't have real big standout guys like in the 60s when they first came into Major League Baseball. So you got Guardians, D-backs, Giants. What game mode? We're playing ranked seasons. And we'll get a sick double play. Francisco Laureano with a bare hand catch and shuffle to first, so needed that. And we got it. Got out of the jam.
Leading off for the A's, the right fielder, Juan.
Right, so Fernando versus Juan Soto. Let's see, 1,000, or was it 10,000 subs or something? Thanks for following. And name, thank you as well. Fergosi was the main guy back in the 60s for the Angels. I don't know. I thought I could get a piece of it. Terrible swing. Impatient against Fernando so far.
Outside, that's a ball.
Could go for some blackberry cobbler right now for King Ebb. Who's got the blackberry cobbler handy?
Ball, that's low.
Dean Chance. Yeah, that's good news, I guess, Bambino. Take some of the stress off of the game. Moneymaker, if you think you got banned there, then you probably deserved it. So, there you go. Thanks for knocking yourself out of the purple stream, too. I like both. Actually had a little bit of each this weekend. 6-time All-Star. Probably needed more accumulative stats to get into the Hall of Fame. Sometimes being on a better team, you get driven in more and you get more RBI opportunities too. Stadium. Oh, I forgot the name of this one. I think it's Forbes Stadium. Lucky. It's my opponent's stadium. This is definitely a pitcher's park from back in the day. Yeah, BR's tough, for sure.
Leading off,
Does anyone remember the daily moment with Roberto Clemente where you had to hit a home run in the stadium? I think a lot of us had to use directional hitting to get that one. Yeah, thanks, Foss. Got it at the game years ago. I take Floss as being genuine and fairly wholesome, so I think he meant it as a real question, Bambino. Floss been around the stream since 2017. We need 2 more followers on TikTok for 80. Please follow if you got friends showing online. Please share. If you're tapping the screen, I appreciate it. We're live on TikTok, red, and purple streams. Boy, the stream was just flying when we started. I wish I could have started a little earlier. Delayed stream for about 20 minutes tonight. Oh, they were pretty stacked. Yeah, back in 77.
the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Diego, if somebody gets clapped, don't ask about them. We're done with them. If you focus on it, then you're making me answer questions about it. Diego, you should know that by now because you've been around my streams for at least a couple months, Diego. So I wasn't trying to be mean, but yeah, when water's under the bridge, it's gone. No crying over spilt milk. You know, whatever saying you want to use, Diego. So, yeah, we don't want to focus on the trolls because then they get to thinking that they're the main character and they're going to go make another burner account and all that stuff.
Ball two.
Let's see, buddy in red chat. Is this what you do with all your accounts? Because yeah, seems pretty sad. I'm sure your mom's proud of you. That's why she spent your college fund on this stream. Let's see, trying to see if anybody knows any Blue Jays from 1977 expansion year for Toronto. I don't know any off the top of my head. I don't want him in my bullpen, Diego. I'm not a Padres stan like yourself. If I'm going to take advantage If I'm going to take advice from a Padre fan, I'm going to ask Jacko, Diego. You haven't even been in stream for like 3 weeks, dude. May have to send you and the other Diego for a timeout. He's actually good this year. All right. All the trolls are getting sent to the corner. JJ, bang. Other Diego for telling me what to do. First Diego for complaining about his timeout. You guys come back in a better mood, or the band hammer's coming out. All right, here we go. Now I can focus with everybody whining about stuff for at least 5 minutes. But yeah, be better, guys, in the TikTok chat. TikTok chat's going off the rails. These are 9-inning games, Jose. Yeah, ranked seasons is 9 innings. The 3-inning game modes and head-to-head are called Battle Royal, usually referred to as BR in the community, and the other one is events. Let's see. You think we would have lost to the Mets? Still would have had a shot though for the 86 Angels. Team played the first ever game April 7th, 1977 between Chicago White Sox at Showstorm Exhibition Stadium. I never can differentiate if it's the circle change that's coming in slower or the split finger. Or not the split finger, to me, the screwball. They look the same. It's like he just like lobs it up here. And that time was the screwball. So like my timing was more on the circle change. Like, all right, I'm laying back, trying to hit it to right field, and then it's past me. Also, I slammed the PCI, so it didn't help either. Been playing ranked yourself, having a lot of hitting issues. Yeah, it's a tough game to hit on. Is it your first year playing, Jose, or have you played it previously? Finley, Blyleven, Mike Witt, Jim Abbott. Oh yeah, Jim Abbott was fun to watch. That might fluke down the line. It's gonna slice foul. Colton, thanks for the TikTok likes. See, most of the Angels franchise been a pitching first team. Don Corleone, thanks for the likes in TikTok chat. If you guys are browsing on TikTok, please follow, share, and like. If you're on the For Your page, come on in. Let's talk sports. Love you guys stick around. Really only changed after Disney acquired the Anaheim franchise. Mike, if you could have any name for the Angels, what would you go by? Anaheim Angels, California Angels, Anaheim Angels of Los Angeles. You know, like they've had all the different things. But what's your actual preference? And the speed for De La Cruz playing a factor. California or Anaheim. I think it's kind of cool to represent the whole state in a way. Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim ever again. I really thought the A's were going to do something crazy like that this year. The Las Vegas A's of Sacramento or something. JJ, thanks for jumping in. California Angels sounds so good. Clarky, what's up, man? Good to see you. Screwball has a hitch at the top. Got to pay close attention. It's annoying to deal with Fernando. Hey, Giga Chad. Yeah, good to have you there. Thanks for the compliment. If you're enjoying the stream, please, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and tap some reactions. Those of you that are new to my streams, please tell me your favorite baseball team. Buddy, thank you very much for the rose. Yeah, we appreciate those a lot. Yeah, he picked a great pitch to run on. Got a perfect throw. He got a late break. And we got him off the base pass. Clarky, thank you for the 3 roses. Ruben, welcome in. Good to have you here, Ruben. Represent the whole country. Padres' favorite team for the spade. Are you one of the Ban Diegos being a Padre fan, or a legitimate new Padre fan? We got 2 guys named Diego. They're both acting up a little bit. They both support San Diego. That's why I'm asking, buddy. They probably won't admit it if it was them. But yeah, welcome in, Spade. Who's your favorite Padre of all time? Cody, welcome to our stream. Good to have you, Cody. Lights are flashing, timer's going up. The more you guys follow, the longer we stream. So we want everybody to stick around. San Diego fan your whole life. I remember really enjoying the Padres back when it was like Tony Gwynn, King Caminetti, Steve Finley, all those guys. Dodgers your team since '96 for Cody. That was towards the tail end of all their rookies of the year in a row that they had. It went Caros, Piazza, Mondesi, Hideo Nomo, and they had a couple other ones too, but I'm forgetting the other guys. But yeah, they had a bunch of rookies of the year there in a row. Probably Hunter Renfroe. Rockies and Padre game at Petco. Saw Manuel Margot hit a home run. Yeah. We like San Diego fans, just not the Diego San Diego fans. No, I like those kids, but yeah, I thought they were both kind of acting up tonight. First one came in, first message was telling me what to do, and the other one was asking about, a band troll. So it's like, calm down, dude. You guys have been in the stream long enough to know better. You miss Vin Scully. Dude, I miss Vin Scully. Vin Scully was absolute treasure to sports fans. Will Myers was fun to watch. Todd Hollinsworth. Was Hollinsworth the end then? I remember, I was thinking of Hollinsworth too, but I wasn't sure if that was correct. I feel like he didn't have much of a career. I guess Mondesi ended up not being such a good person. I don't really know all the details on it, but man, Mondesi was fun to watch. That dude had a cannon for an arm in right field. And I tried to hold up on the swing, but I fall through. My day's been pretty good. Yeah, how about yourself, Clarky? Ron Burgundy told you what San Diego means in Spanish. Alright, so this game feels a lot more at my speed here for a Hall of Fame game. Low scoring, guys not super cracked, hitting everything, 112 off the barrel. Yeah, that's awesome, Clarky. Thanks for returning and hanging out with us. I have a license to teach golf, JJ, but no, I'm not doing any coaching. Help out with my kids' teams. If a coach is sick or running late, like I'll set up the drills and start, getting them warmed up, but that's about it. Eric Gagne. Yeah, Gagne was awesome. He's tough to verse in this game, too. Basketball and baseball for now. We might get into soccer one of these years. Oh, I didn't know he was in jail. I heard that was why his son doesn't use his name. That is dumped on by Hodges. Golf is too much of a drive right now, Bandino. They're too little to be in the car for an hour each way and then go and do golf. It's a shame that we lost our 2 local courses here. Because they used to have a 9-hole about 15 minutes away and an 18-hole about 20. And now it's like, it's not quite an hour, but it's close to an hour drive each way. So, for little guys, right, they got to go through the ride, be patient, get there. It just makes for a long day. There's no driving range here either. It's weird. We just don't have a lot of activities in my hometown. Buddy with a surprised emoji face. Thanks for following. Yeah, if there's a range, I would be taking them to get some swings in. Probably should just take them to like the open grass areas and let them practice. But right now we're working on getting ready for T-ball. And of course the golf swing's different. So maybe after T-ball and coach pitch is done. So let's see. Beltran and Santana. We will get another out. Alright, we need to get through against Fernando here. Get enough galaxies, get one of those simulators, put it in your house. Yes. From Wii Golf to having one of those things. T-ball had a funny few stories of you playing T-ball for Noah. Got another follower in, and my chat didn't move. Dang it, TikTok. All right, let's see. Nola. Nola. I apologize. Noah. How are you, Noah? Got an A's trivia question. Go for it.
Off the plate, ball 1.
No, I don't think I can. I'll try, though. I think Barry Zito got one in the 27 win season. I believe Dennis Eckersley got an MVP Cy Young season. I think Catfish Hunter got one. And I would think that was it for the Oakland guys. Big Germ, thanks for following. I don't know if Vida got one or not. Vida may have had 1 year where he was like super on it. Vida had a lot of like 500-ish type years. T-Mag, I'm just getting off of work.
Counts 1-0.
Oh, Welch got it. Okay, so Welch got it in his 27 1 year. Yosef Weiss, how are you, Mr. Yosef? Yeah, Welch would have been 1990 then, right? Yeah, I guess I should have known Vida, but for some reason I was thinking Vida didn't get one. Yeah, and my brain was thinking Eckersley was the 90 season as well. But I think X year was like 92, right? When he had that MVP Cy Young year. He had just like ridiculously good stats that season. King AJ, how are you? Bray, I work as a gigolo.
Now batting.
Angels have one real deserving Cy Young. Oh, a card is usually Cy Young.
What do you got?
Yeah, I don't pay attention to the cards too much in the game. I should, but I don't tend to remember after the year's over what they were.
Ball 2.
We got a laugh out of Dawn. And got the chat cracking up there. Did you guys see the Christmas card with Bartolo Colon like 2 or 3 years ago? Everybody in the picture just looked super irritated. And I went reading the comments and they were saying that Bartolo has like 2 families, so maybe that was part of it. If you guys are in TikTok, we got 86 followers. We need to get to 100, so we need 14 more. If you're browsing the For You page, come on in. Please follow, share, and like. We're live on Purple and Red streams as well, as we usually are. Nolan Ryan had a lot of 500 years, and I think back then they valued wins a lot more than maybe we do now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Like, my timing's good, but I'm not guessing the break right here often. Mike, thanks for the TikTok live.
2 strikes.
He does have a curve. I feel like these guys never throw the curve. It's always screwball, circle change. And if I pitch with Fernando, I just get smashed. And I liked Fernando a lot. I wish I could use him better than I do. Yeah, here's Jason Veritek. And I chase off the plate.
0-1. Ball inside.
Just watching Randy Johnson for King X. Yeah, who's everyone's favorite player that they miss watching that's no longer active? See, this is my spam number 4. How are you, spam? Thanks for jumping in. Somebody subscribed on our red platform. Thanks for the red chat platform subscription. I go by the same name everywhere, so if you guys will follow everywhere. Mike misses watching Cole Calhoun. Not Chloe Kardashian. Let's see. Thomas, welcome to our stream. Not sure if you remember the name. Jeannie used to come in. Dude, that's way back. How are you doing, Peter? Ian, welcome to the stream. Giants fan used to like watching Puig. Puig was an exciting dude. Remember all the hype around him coming in from Cuba. Even remember them, sports writers interviewing Yoenis Cespedes about Puig because he had played with him in Cuba or against him. See all the time. Can't believe he popped up on the feed. It's wild. Dude, yeah, it's been a long time. Do you still use the purple streams, Peter? Or no? I keep saying Peter. It's Pete. I'm sorry, Pete. No, Mrs. watching Josh Donaldson. Me too. Yeah, Josh Donaldson, I felt like he was trying to do some serious damage to the baseball whenever he stepped in there. Do you guys know what position Josh Donaldson played in his very first Major League game? I think he was against Toronto. I remember watching the game. I was visiting my grandparents, and it was a day game, so I happened to watch it there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Yep, Mike and Bambino got it correct in the respective chats, and Noah's going to co-sign. But yeah, he came up as a catcher for Donaldson. Haven't been on forever. Only streamer that you ever watched. Man,
Leading off,
do you use TikTok a lot, Peter?
Terry Pendleton.
Let's see. We got BB. I want to say it's BB Baja, but yeah, I'm just going to call you BB because of the way it's broken down. Right fielder may have to have a stretcher, but he got over there and caught that one. Little too much. Well, that's all good. As long as you're being entertained. He may have played a little bit at first. So same with Kinley. I didn't know that about Kinley. He was a 2A right when he got to the majors, or did he transition? Camden, I'm not sure what you mean. I'm talking about the A's former third baseman that went to the Blue Jays. But yeah, he was a catcher, and then he ended up playing. Nice play from De La Cruz. Yikes. Ended up playing third base primarily. Only two-way guy I could tell you about for the A's would have been like Sean Doolittle, but Doolittle converted from playing first base to being a relief pitcher in the minors. Kept having injuries. He was a power-hitting first baseman, so he started playing long toss and became one of our pitchers. Yeah, we're talking about Josh, the A Blue Jay third baseman from somewhat recently. Perfect swing from McGuire. I saw the perfect light up, and I thought we had a solo shot to level this game. Fortunately, that thing is hit on a clothesline, just roped out there into left field. 109 exit velocity, but not the launch angle we wanted. Oh, he had a perfect game going against me. I thought I had had a hit. I guess I'm glad I didn't know that. Might have done even worse. I don't think the Seahawks are trying to tank on purpose. Got 90 followers on TikTok. Thanks guys for following. Everybody please follow, share, and like. Yeah, if I turn on that, probably would have been the game leveler. But we're battling here with Fernando. He got into one with Hodges. That's the difference in the game. Kershaw went back to the Dodgers. Yeah, he's going to be a relief pitcher, I think, this year.
1-0.
Best pitching stretch ever. Yeah, he had a great run. From Seattle, go Imms. They lost twice to the A's. Nate, I watched all 4 games. Yeah, I was hoping we would have swept you guys. Nice home runs from Rosarinen in the opener and J-Rod today. Didn't love the celebrations. Thought those guys were a little over the top. But, yeah, Mariners have a great rotation. You guys got to get a little bit more offense going. A's, I don't know if we have enough pitching, but our starting pitching looked wonderful in that series. My favorite game is probably Madden, because Madden's been the same franchise for many, many years. Enjoyed the King Griffey Jr. games, Dom, a long time ago. I enjoy games like Mario Maker. I enjoyed this game a lot. This game's actually changed my life quite a bit, because we got partnered on it. Gave up the show 2 years ago because of the freeze outs. They still happen in the new game. Yep, they're still around. I haven't ran into a lot of them last couple years. Like, I think they've been reduced, but they're still a factor once in a while. Yeah, two runs ain't going to work long term. Are you also a Seahawks fan, Nate? Because I'm a weird fandom fan. I like the Seahawks, but I otherwise care for the California-based teams. And now you got to pop that one up, unfortunately. Like, the game hasn't changed, dude. Like, to me, I mean, I feel like I'm playing the same game I played back in MLB The Show 19. Graphics and gameplay are very, very much the same. They make little tweaks here and there. Content was bad for a couple years. I think this year they got the content back right, so at least that makes it enjoyable. I believe it is Tubular Tybo. Thanks for jumping in, Tubular. We need 9 more to break 100 on TikTok. Everybody that follows, the lights flash and the timer moves up a little bit. So the more you guys follow, the longer our stream is. So yeah, please follow, share, and like. I thought I really squared that one up, but I'm out. too late on the swing, and we're running out of outs. For sure, Hawks ain't tanking. I don't know who said that. Yeah, somebody asked me if they thought the Hawks would tank. Cup, better route and hands than DK. That's an upgrade. I don't think he's an upgrade to DK, but he's. I look at Cup as more as a replacement to Tyler to kind of move the chains at the stage of his career. But that's okay, man. You may not be as much of a DK fan as I was. But yeah, I'm a big Seattle fan. I'm not sure what we're doing this offseason. I like a lot of the moves, but I also am very frustrated we haven't addressed the offensive line. I think Darnold, Kenneth Walker, Charbonnet are all going to have a hard time having success if they don't have any blocking in front of them. We got Colton coming in. How are you, Colton? Well, I mean, Dom, I played it since like 92. Such a fun game. The problems are too bad. Getting banned on 2-on-2 because of freeze out is wild. Yeah, the timeouts are kind of stupid. It's like it should have a better programming to realize, like, yeah, these guys were stuck in a freeze off and they didn't want to stand there all day. They just wanted to play another game, and now they quit out and close the app, and now they get, you know, a penalty on it. Let's see. Hammy, welcome to our stream. Alexander, welcome in. Mike plays games. Says Cup probably fits Seattle system more than DK does. I don't know. I very unfamiliar with Kubiak, so we'll have to see. I feel like DK's ability to stretch the field was really good. MVS can stretch the field, but I mean, MVS, what's his best year yards wise? 300, 400. Like, he just never really puts together big seasons, but you know, at least he's solid. 3 slot receivers. Don't know how that's going to work, says Dom. Thoughts on the Dodgers and Diamondbacks? Dodgers are absolutely the team to beat. The Dodgers don't win a World Series this year. It's a failure. Thoughts on the Browns? The Browns are just, unfortunately, a very, very difficult franchise to probably support year in and year out. I think they're kind of buried until they get rid of Deshaun Watson's contract, unless they can strike lightning with the young quarterback somehow. Lifelong Chiefs fan, though. Feels like a target on your back because of the success. Shell should be really good this year. Defense should be really good for sure. Only jerseys DK. Been following him since college at Ole Miss. You're just saying MVS for let's see, for KC and DK second or 2 for 1. Assuming they pick up Lockett's replacement in the draft.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the name. I don't want to say it wrong. I think it's a Rory Kai. Thank you for following Rory Kai. And then we also have Giovanni coming in with a follow. MVS is a fly route receiver that has a bit of a jump ball edge to him, says Mike Plays Games. I think the guy saying that we got 3 slot receivers meant Cup and JSN, but I'm not really sure who he meant as far as the third one. We may have tied the game. Let's find out. I was thinking about going for a pinch runner. I'm going to kick myself if we don't score here. All right, so Pendleton clutches out the tie game. Okay, went with Fernando the whole way. I haven't played it lately, Blake, but I do have the game. I streamed it quite a bit when it first came out. I do like the PGA game a lot. We are multi-streaming, so if you hear me reading off other chat, especially like Nate, he's in the red chat. It's a little bit quieter. I'm reading off TikTok chat, red chat, purple chat. So only the purple viewers are in landscape mode. They can see all the chats pop up on the screen. Appreciate all of you guys for being tuned in as we go into a new week. And we'd love you to follow if you haven't, so we can connect with you nightly. I'm here talking sports. All sports are welcome. General topics are welcome too. As long as it's something pleasant, you know. Don't like getting into the religious or politic derailment, which occasionally sends chat sideways. Any must-know rule before watching the game? Man, I'm kind of drawing a blank. I mean, like, you know, 4 downs and 10 yards and that type of thing takes a while, I think, to learn when you're a young fan or if you're a new fan to the game. Okay, so Liam Hendricks is on. I was looking fastball under half, and I didn't want to chase to that and flip it away. I don't use them. I got them right here. Control Freak's a sponsor, but I actually never got used to them as far as the precision rings. If you like to buy yourself some, you can use my code DF and get yourself a discount. I do use the analog stick extender only on the left stick. Yeah, CFL one less down, right? So it's switch left. And I'll go to Billy here. Back at it. Hey, welcome back in. Yeah, a lot of my arms are pretty shot. Well, I mean, I think everybody would like to have your meltdown issues, right? If you're a Kansas City fan, you guys won back-to-back Super Bowls and went to a third. Definitely the class of the league as far as the last 3 seasons. But yeah, teams that lose the Super Bowl tend to have a tough year the next year, right? They call it Super Bowl hangover. Could be a factor for you guys. I guess we'll see. But I look at Kansas City as being a first-rate organization. I think Mahomes is one of the best players I've ever seen, one of the best athletes I've seen. So, yeah, I think Kansas City should contend again next year if they don't even go all the way back. Well, playing in this park going to save us here. That was absolutely dumped on. 110 exit velocity, but stays in the yard. Well. Let's see. This is how it looks. New MLB The Show. Yep. Looks very much like other MLB The Shows. What's the military thing? There are many like it, but this one is mine. Yeah, this is every year with MLB The Show. Kind of the same game. However, I have a good time playing it, so it is what it is. I don't have the right guys up here, I don't think. Aronov Desaya, thank you for jumping in. Let us see your squad. The Broncos get another championship for Mr. Wiggs. All right, let's see what we got, though. McGuire's playing first. I do have a first baseman, so we should send in Lawler at least. And then I guess Ricker could go to right, although I don't really want to lift Soto. So we'll send in Lawler, and I didn't pay attention. Who did he bring in? Not the hardest thrower here. See if we get a slide step or a pitch out. Good pitch, though, to drop in the other strike. Why did he stop? What in the world? He stopped on his own, guys. I know you're going to think, like, old man pushing buttons. He didn't know what he did. But he stopped on his own halfway through. So I think we had it stolen, despite swinging really late on the fastball. Now I'm just rambling because I can't believe he stopped. But he stopped on his own halfway to third. Man, he's like, what is going on here? I should have had some ducks on the pond. Yeah, I agree. I think JSN can play outside of the slot too, Nate. Hey, what's up, JP? How are you?
Fresh balls.
Got a lot of love for Allen and Burrow. Just good football overall. Yeah, those guys are super fun to watch. I'm more of a Burrow guy, though, between the two of them, Blake. After witnessing the 05 to 15 era, you're grateful what you have now, just tired of the hate. Just comes with the territory, though, right? If you're a fan. I actually don't know who's better defensively. Dom, he wants to see Lamar win the Super Bowl. Not me, Dom. Alright, so it's right switch. I'll try Mason Miller here. I just like Burrow's personality more than Allen, although Allen's somewhat local to me. All right, he made a few mistakes there. That was very Donnie-esque when things backfire. Keeping it real went wrong. Evened out. All right, we need 2 more followers on TikTok for 100. If you got 2 friends showing online, please share the stream with them, guys. Click the little arrow, see who's online with the little green icon, and tell them to get in. Oh, there we go. Blake followed, and the other buddy followed as well. I called you the other buddy because your display name is invisible. But thanks, guys, for 100. Now can we get to 200? Who knows? But great to have a bunch of new friends in. Those of you that do follow, our timer goes up as the stream moves along. Got just over an hour left guaranteed. Subscribing, gifting, of course, sends the timer up too. You think they will draft Gray, Zabel, the safety, Golden? Man, I hope they address the offensive line. I honestly don't know the NFL draft well enough, Nate, to have a strong opinion on who they'll actually draft. Is this deep enough? Barely. All right. Good thing he didn't throw a blue field there.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie May.
Yeah, he's got the defense drawn in. Oh, I had it. I broke too soon. Bummer. All right. Just trying to get him on the pickleball cheese. What's up, Joey?
The catcher, number 33, Jason.
It's not what we needed there, but he brought the infield in. It worked out for him on the OK contract. The OK contact, not contract.
It's free real estate.
He's worried about me running now. Longest field goal, 68? That's a blast. What's up, Shasta? Hoping you guys keep the pick and take Ward. Oh, I think Burrow's better than Allen as far as arm strength and all that. But again, he throws to better receivers, so maybe that's part of it. But I think the best quarterback is Mahomes, hands down. See, Nate, welcome to our stream.
We got a full count.
We'll turn on it with Veritech, but hit it foul. Let's see, Blitz, how are you? Thank you for jumping in on the follow. You're doing another week of the sleep study, Joey? King's got Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, top 3. See, Big King, thanks for following. Here comes Mason Miller in a 3-2 count for Mason. And we'll just get a piece on that one. Hey, welcome over. Great to have you there. I mean, I believe he's a real person. Was not my preference to move on from Geno and go get Sam. However, once Geno wanted $40 million and wouldn't take an extension, supposedly from Seattle, $45 million is what the rumor was. Maybe they had to make the move cap-wise to get a cheaper, younger quarterback. If they don't block for Darnold, though, I don't think it's going to matter. Vinny, excuse me. So you got Allen, Burrow, Lamar, and Hurts. Or excuse me, Mahomes, Allen, Bar. Okay. Yeah, tough to argue against that list. Not Bryce Dion. Welcome to our stream. If you guys are new to the stream, please tell us your favorite baseball team. So he's got Soto up. We should tread carefully, of course, with Soto in the batter's box.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Rockies are the favorite. Who's your favorite Rocky? Past and present.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sox or Phillies for Blitz. Awesome. Joey, I'm sorry you're going through all this. I hope they figure something out for you long term that actually works. Go A's. Exactly. Rip a bundle. Why don't you rip a subscription or the follow button, 4343. If golf had less picks, he'd be in your top 5. Yeah, golf can spin it for sure. You've seen them all say Geno didn't respond to the offer, so they traded him for a top 100 pick. DK got an insane contract with another top 100 pick. Yeah, that's what we read. I feel like we're getting the read from Seattle's front office, though. Curious what the players say, or if the players will leak to their agent eventually or anything like that. But yeah, Metcalf got the bag, Nate, and I don't blame DK. Like you said, he had that bad neck injury back in his collegiate days, and yeah, I don't blame anybody for getting paid. Who do I have winning this year? For what, user? For baseball? Oh, Carlos Gonzalez, former A, right? We moved him for Matt Holliday. Our Oakland A's team affinity guy that hated being with the A's. St. Louis Cardinal fan, 3-0 start against the Twins. What I predict for them this year? I think the Cardinals were a middling team that just had a good series.
Leading off,
But I could be wrong. I don't really pay attention to the Cardinals much.
Holiday.
Yeah, I don't know what the Steelers are going to do for quarterback.
All ones the count.
Oops, wrong button. All right, so this is the DH spot. Definitely a good spot to pinch hit if we want to. Veritek's on. I can't replace him. Actually got 2 righties, so I may as well just roll with this one. Hey, Joey, I hope we give you a little bit of enjoyment in the nights and make the day more palatable as you're going through all the, trying to get your health right. Just trying to get him to mess up. I'm getting too cute here, not just playing right. Although we were not going to advance the runner with that week out.
Nope. Outside.
Shouldn't have let Fields walk. Dude, Houston Street was a pretty good pitcher. Super Bowl pick, too early, Tyler. Let's see how the draft goes. If I had to pick right now, I'd tell you it'd be a Super Bowl rematch, but let's see.
2 straight.
Ooh, not the Rams, Jackal. See, it's impressive. See, it's impressive that you can fit all 50+ guys on that salary cap system. Cap's only $7 million. Yeah, I should have had a better swing there. I messed up after facing Fernando in this game. Favorite player, Randy Johnson. That's a good answer. Next year, it's going up to $12 million. Somebody speculated that Metcalf and Lockett coordinated on DK's trade demand. I want to send him, but I don't think we'll make it in time to make the Seahawks look bad, because it was the day that Tyler was released. And some people were saying, well, DK shouldn't have stole Tyler's thunder. He could have, leaked that the next day. But I know there was some speculation DK and Tyler did that together. Lupe, thanks for following. How's your day been? All right, here comes O'Day. How do you guys get the O'Day card? Is he AL East collection or something? Oh, that was squared. It stopped too early. Yeah, we're playing ranked, Lupe.
Nope. Ball 1.
Javier Baez. Why does Baez struggle so much of late? As far as I'm aware, yeah, Tyler Lockett hasn't signed anywhere. I read he's going to go to the Raiders, but I haven't seen anything concrete about Lockett. Wanted to blink, and he was already in the motion, so yeah, bad swing. Thought it was a slider. Rating, 1,369. Baltimore collection. Oh, that's not too bad. I guess they have a few diamonds, though. Shoot. It's got 3 switch hitters. Go with Hendricks since he's towards full bar. Best safety of all time, in my opinion. My favorite was Cam Chancellor, but it's probably like Ed Reed or Ronnie Lott, right? Don't know how the Lions fit everybody in their cap. Sam's going to need at least one good offensive lineman. Even in the playoffs with a good offensive line, he got pressured. The Vikings didn't have a good offensive line last year, per the advanced stats. I think they were ranked towards like the bottom 5 or so. I think it was after they lost their tackle too, caused their line play to suffer a bit. But I think their head coach is very offensive minded, where McDonald isn't. So, not sure what McDonald's going to do for us to help that offense move. Niners, I hope they lose every game. I don't like the Rams, but I really don't like the Niners. One of my Rams buddies is hanging out with us in the other stream. But I don't know. San Francisco lost a lot of key players. It doesn't look like they're contending this coming year. They do have a lot of draft capital, though, so that could be a factor. Maybe they crush the draft and turn it around faster than we expect. Mac Jones era in Santa Clara. Surprised the Niners haven't extended Brock Purdy yet.
All ones the count.
I did not see anything about Trey Lance. King's talking about Adrian Wilson. Runner was in motion and he went back the other way. Hey, Nate, how are you? How'd you come up with the number 69 in your name? What time is it for me? 2 minutes till 2. Definitely time for everybody to follow, share, and like the stream. Here in the 12th inning of poor concentration game from yours truly. I thought he was off and running. Trying to get the reps with their team. Try out for the CFL. San Francisco will always contend. Well-oiled franchise, says Nick. Always, Nick? Dang, you take you down memory lane? Jim Tom Sula era? Yeah, couldn't get him to bite there. The base was open, of course. 5 o'clock for the Philly scan. Yeah, here's Shohei. Don't think Kansas City goes back again. The amount of one-score wins they had from last season was not sustainable, says Nate. 2K Jesse, I'm not batting, so we're not rooting for anything right now. Besides an out here. That is hammered by Shohei, and I don't think Soto's got the speed. So, bummer. Long, hard-fought game. Doesn't go my way. I made way too many base running mistakes in the extras there. People are saying the Yankees might be cheating with the bats. Did I hear about that? The Yankees aren't cheating. Although I don't mind leaning into it to get you guys chatting with me. Does anybody believe the Yankees are actually cheating? Let's see. Rubear. How are you, Rubear? All right, so we're moving down here. At least we're going around the circle. All of our cards are getting paralleled. Oh, we got Tony Gwynn. But, yeah, that Gwynn's not that great. It's just an 83. I guess having it for the collection, though, is cool. I would love, like, an 88 Gwynn that I could pop in the lineup. All right, it's time to start winning. Maybe. Hopefully. Only way to do it is get back on the horse here. Yeah, exactly, Mike. That's how I feel. But, yeah, I'll lean into it for the engagement. Not cheating. The bats are approved by league officials. Ridiculous to call it cheating. Disagree that anybody should be able to use bats like that. But everybody should have the same bat shape. Ryan, wouldn't you like to know? You can just ask your mom, Ryan, next time you see her. But, all right, here we go. We're taking on Indiana. Everyone is on the Yankees, but there's several other players getting on the train, says Mike. Anybody can make those bats. They're just thinking ahead. User, what is it? 1927. How are you, user? Is the show worth it? It's one of those things, man. I can't really answer it for you. It's a decent game. It's an enjoyable game. I enjoy it for creating content, talking sports with you guys. I don't think it's any revolutionary year for the show. It's a game, if you played it previously, you know, you're playing it again here for 25. Content's probably quite a bit better this year. Streamer Clips, how are you? Thank you for following. That was not a good opening gambit there. Do I think Dak is overpaid? Probably, but everybody's kind of overpaid at quarterback position. All right, here's Lindor stepping up. I'm good, Boston. How are you doing? Welcome back to our chat. I need to R2 and see what Wheeler throws. I'm pretty bad about remembering pitch mixes. It's got sinker, sweeper, cutter. I think we're down to all-star, unfortunately. Should have won that last game, but I didn't get it done. At least we can get some runs up, maybe get the timing back down. Not that way. Way underneath it. Connor Duvall, how are you? He want to buy the show, but Ion got any money? Why do you guys type Ion instead of I don't or whatever? It looks weird to this old head. I-O-N. You're not the only one that uses that phrase. I'm just curious, Boston. Do I think the Niners are going to resign Brock Purdy? Yeah, I think they will. I hope they give him $70 million a year. Just completely ruin their cap. But yeah, I mean, they got a Jim in the 7th round, so they better lock him up. Mr. Buzzy, welcome to our stream. Thanks for buzzing that follow button. If anybody would like to step up and subscribe on TikTok, it's $2.69. And you would extend the stream significantly. Where am I from with that accent? Lamo. I'm from your mom's bedroom, Mac. And I'm kind of dehydrated from what we had to do in there. But anyways, Mac, to the streets with you. All right. If you don't like the accent, keep scrolling. Axe is not a sponsor of this stream, so I'm not going to make an Axe body spray joke right now. Can't believe he was a 7th rounder. Yeah, pretty crazy on Brock Purdy. Although I do want to say a few things on Brock. I don't think he's an MVP level talent. I think he looks great behind Shanahan's scheme, or has looked great behind Shanahan's scheme, and he had the Avengers to throw the ball to there for quite a while. Now guys are leaving and getting older, and he looks more marginal as a quarterback. Not that he's bad though. You find a bona fide starter in the 7th round, that's something. Let's see, Bins, how are you? Queen Creek, Arizona product. Ooh, that's something I wouldn't have known. King dropping knowledge on us. What do I think about March Madness right now? Honestly, I didn't even know it was the Final Four. I thought it was still the Elite Eight. So you probably don't want to ask me, Connor. You're a 49er fan. Honestly, he's not the guy. He's good, but no, says Jesse. Jesse, thanks for having an irrational take. The Niner fans 2 years ago when he went to the Super Bowl were driving me nuts. They were making him the second coming of Joe Montana. It's like, this guy's not there yet. Let him win 1 Super Bowl, let alone 4, before we start talking about him like he's Montana. Because I saw Joe Montana. Guy was elite. Super clutch player. Brother-in-law sent so much to go to that Super Bowl just to lose. Oh, man. Braun better. Uh-oh. Here's another Braun stand. What's Braun better at, buddy? Definitely not the podcast circuit. Not only did Braun get stripped by Iguodala in the 2016-17 season in the finals, also got pants by our main man, Stephen A. Smith. How does that make you feel, Braun? The greatest to touch a basketball. Dang it, Braun better. You're entitled to your opinion, but I think you have to go. I'm not dealing with the Braun Stan accounts tonight. Can't believe Antonio Brown was a 6th rounder. Dude, I haven't heard those songs. I heard about them, but I haven't listened to any of them yet. Uh-oh, Willie Mays hit by pitch. The players around were just making him look decent. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you just get it to Debo and Ayuk and all those guys when they're healthy, and yeah, they were going to do the work for you. Same thing with CMC that season. Boy, he had a great year a couple years back. I wanted to run, they didn't break. Don't listen to him, says Noah. I was gonna just take it for the trying to steal the 2 bases, but that thing looked like it was hanging. Game feels like it's not responsive right now. Had a hard time getting those guys to retreat back. Kings allowed. Kings earned the honor in my chat. Can't deal with fresh new LeBron stands though. Although the LeBron better kid, he didn't deserve to get timed out. I'm just not up for it tonight. My capacity for trolls is very low right now. Don't come a troll it. So let's see. Yeah, who's gonna win out of the Final Four? Great question for you guys. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. And who do you have winning the Eastern and Western conferences to go to the finals in the NBA? I think the West could go any which way. Pretty sure either Boston or Cleveland in the East. Ben is crazy. How are you doing, Ben? thank you for lighting up our lights. A lot of activity. You know, Sunday night going into Monday. I thought it might be a little quieter around here, but it's been another banger session. Here's J Ram stepping up.
Batting seven, the first baseman.
How's Bryce Harper defensively at first base? Those of you that are running him at first. Nick, welcome to our chat.
Ball, that's in.
JP's got Auburn winning it all. Opinion on the Yankees bat shape situation. It's much ado about nothing, right? The old term. But yeah, I don't think anything about it. I feel like everybody's getting in their feelings about it for no reason. Buddy, thank you for the rose and the heart. Certainly appreciate them. If I could have any gift on the gift palette, would love to get a heart me. Because the heart me puts you on the team. We love to get you guys on the team. Willie, thanks for the follow. And thanks for the finger heart, Nick, as well. Although, you know, beggars can't be choosers, so I appreciate anything. But yeah, the heart me's are very important to TikTok lives. They just work smarter, not harder, as far as Auburn. Yeah, I need to check it out. I should really try to watch this Final Four once it gets rolling. Although I don't even know what day they get back underway. I think somebody said Thursday in chat. Oh, we're talking about the bats. Yeah, aren't there other players using these bats? Only the Yankees have these bats?
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco.
So I'm sure that manufacturer wants to be in everybody's hands so they can make more money. Didn't know about them until yesterday. Twins were using those bats today.
1-0.
Did the Twins have a good offensive game, King? So you got Brody following. Thanks, Brody. Others are hopping on the trend. Yeah, why not?
That missed. That's a ball.
Oh, the songs. Now I got you, Noah. That we met the bats.
Ball.
They lost 9-2. Yeah, the bat thing's really interesting. Definitely driving a lot of conversation around here. Mason, welcome to our stream. Thanks, Mason. Tips for the show. Sure, you're trying to get better at pitching or hitting or both. I'll run through them, 5-star, especially if you give me the honor of a follow. Buddy, thank you so much for the heart me. We love it. Thanks, Kevin. If you're not a follower, the heart me makes you a follower. All right, so for hitting, you see I'm using a small PCI. There's a thought of aim small, miss small. So you have a smaller target that you're moving to the small baseball. I try to look at the background of the pitcher's eye, get an idea where the release point is. Keep your eye asphyxiated there. I'm pointing my PCI around where Wheeler's going to release. And then I do think the control freaks, they have the analog stick extenders, and they also have the precision rings. Either or both can help you. And if you're going to buy some, you can use my code DYF when you order from Control Freak. I thought I could just get on top of that hit right field. Chased out, should have had the walk. Emo Tommy, thanks for following. I'm not staying patient through my at-bats right now. For pitching, buddy, I would tell you to learn pinpoint. You're going to have a bit of a learning curve, but once you get accustomed to the pinpoint, that's going to be the best method for you. Yeah, Willie, yeah, just swing and
0-1.
get lucky. IDK, thanks for following. And I thought I could poke that to right, but I was set up there and chased off the plate. All right, so we're getting close, but I'm stranding runners for the first few innings. I think I'm gonna drop the hooded sweatshirt, getting warm in the office. Once I've been in here for a while with the lights on and the computer on and all that, it just heats up a bit. So it's like Nelly, right? Getting hot in here. Portion of the stream you guys were waiting for. But I'm not trying to give you guys too much to see there. All right, there we go. All right. Yeah, perfect time in there, King. King was ready. All right, we'll keep a cooler head and start scoring some runs. Hopefully.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Oh, Callie, who? Oh, yes, Daddy. Let's see. You're an all-star trying to get out. Most definitely will lower your PCI. I was in It was middle of the 600s tonight, 5-star, and holy cow, I ran into 2 World Series guys back to back. It's like, why are these guys toiling around in the 600s in my match window? But those games didn't go well, and I just lost an extra inning game that probably should have had, but I feel like my concentration hasn't been spectacular today. You're from the Bay Area. The way these are being run, honestly depressing. John Fisher's a menace to society, dude. You're not wrong. I'm still a fan, mostly for the nostalgia, but I do enjoy the new players and making some memories with my own family. My kids enjoy going to a game and seeing Stomper and just being at the park. So now we got to go to Sacramento instead of Oakland. But yeah, I've talked about and written about the A's situation at nauseum over the last few years, and yeah, it's a very, very bad thing that's been bestowed upon the baseball world. Billionaire Boys Club, right? Nobody really stepped up and pushed back on Fisher. And he's gonna poke one in with that Basalo card. That card seems like it hits pretty well. Yeah, this group is solid, right? And it's amazing that suddenly they have money now. They extended Rooker, they extended Butler. They may keep some of these guys around long term. And yeah, positionally it looks pretty good, right? 1 through 9. Leday's playing nice in center field. Andujar's not a bad left fielder, at least with a bat. Third base is probably the biggest question mark. However, I think Muncy may take over third once we get to the spot that Zach Geloff returns. And then Jacob Wilson looks exciting at shortstop. And Soderstrom's having a great start. They've returned, or you've returned. How's stream going? It's good. It's even better now that you're there, Cam. Cam, how was the weekend, and what's the week looking like?
No ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, it's almost an extra slap to the Oaklander fans, right? The Bay Area fans that supported him through the last 2 decades of Fisher's ownership. That as soon as he gets the team out of Oakland, he's like, oh yeah, let me spend some money on Severino and Leclerc and extend a few guys. Because that sure as heck didn't happen in Oakland, right? Nice play from his shortstop. Weekend was chill. Sparty's lost last night, so a little sad but good. Oh, I didn't realize the Spartans were out. I guess I should have, because they told me the top 4. But yeah, I didn't think about which teams got eliminated. Let's see. XRN, how are you, X?
That's a ball.
You guys got the tornado watch till 1 a.m. Or had a tornado watch till 1. That's scary. Ashton Butler. Welcome in, Ashton.
1-2.
Dude, I think he was at like a St. Mary's game or something fairly recently, Willie. I know Fisher liked to go to a lot of games at the Chase Center for the Warriors. Did you ever hear Lakeup talk about him? Lakeup was saying that he offered him a trade. Basically, Lakeup wanted to have controlling interest of the A's, but he would have given him an equal equity portion of the Warriors, and Lakeup would have got the stadium deal. I wish Fisher would have taken that deal. Fisher is not the businessman he thinks he is. All aboard, Veritech taking us to Pound Town over the crazy food court there. Yeah, about time I made a decent swing. I've been, I don't know.
That's inside.
If you could teach a chicken to play MLB The Show, I've been like the chicken on the still, just scratching around today. Yeah, they did. I mean, the Warriors went across the Bay. I don't think too many Bay Area fans feel necessarily upset about the Warriors going across the bridge and playing in the Chase Center. But the Raiders got screwed up in large part because of the A's and the A's ownership group. The A's were squatting on the Coliseum site because they had 50% ownership stake and they wouldn't let the Raiders move forward. Because Barry Bonds doesn't want to be in the game, Ashton. You have to negotiate with the player or the player's family. You can't just stick people in. 999 and Dalton, thank you both respectively for connecting with us. Who do you guys root for as baseball fans? Dontavion, don't you have to be larger than an inch for that? Let's see. Keegan, thanks for following. Yep. Oakland sports not what it was. Used to be kind of a title town back in the 70s, right? The Warriors got one in the mid 70s. Not sure how many the Raiders got with Madden. At least one or two, I think. And of course, the A's had their 3 straight World Series championships at the start of the decade.
0-2.
It's a cool city too. I know Oakland's often much maligned, and there's problems with any big city, but yeah, Oakland's alright.
Now batting, the left fielder.
I've always enjoyed my time there. Let's see. Found your favorite. A ever is from Ohio. Cam, I'm drawing a blank on an Ohio-based A. I'm thinking Catfish Hunter, but I might be wrong. Yo, father. How's it going, yo? Raleigh Fingers. Yeah, I've listened to Raleigh on some interviews here and there, but I don't think I've ever heard him talk about his upbringing and stuff. So that was one I didn't know.
That's a foul ball.
Right, Balzana against Walker Bueller in this matchup. And Mays should have it. Been playing so much ranked, I'm getting a lot of guys P5'd. I hope we get some meaningful events here soon. Oh, right on, Cam.
Leading off for
Sometimes you learn stuff that you didn't know doing that type of thing. Got at least 37 minutes left guaranteed, so we should get in this game in one more. If you guys like more time, please follow and keep us moving. If you're in red chat, please subscribe, right? Because it's subscribe there. Equivalent of follow. Hit the thumbs up button and please react. You'll perfect line out to right field. Gotta love it. We're not ripping a bundle. You didn't even rip the follow button. I told you that last time. So, to the streets with you. April 1st, new stuff drops, it appears. Yankees fan because of your grandfather. You'll always root for San Francisco or Oakland for Willie. Favorite Cub all time is from Texas, says Shasta.
the right fielder.
Ryan Sandberg? Is Ryan a Texas boy? I don't know. I'm guessing. Shasta. Shasta, you doing okay health-wise? I know you had the support of your daughter, and I think you said her girlfriend was over helping you with meals and different things. I hope everything's going okay. I meant to ask you when you first came in, and I lost my train of thought. Last couple nights been a lot of little trolls popping around. Probably because spring break, right? Kids messing around on the internet. Doing okay. Good to hear. Oh, just missed it with Manny. Alright, so it's 3-zip. We've had some solo homers. Would be nice to get some runners on base in front of those big flies.
Leading off for the A's, the third baseman.
Walking good again. That's awesome to hear, Shasta.
Ramirez.
Here's our question of the day. Haven't asked it for a minute. Would you prefer to never pay taxes again or never have to clean your house again? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, some of it just comes with the territory. When you got more consistent streams and there's more folks in. So, JP, here's the hypothetical. Would you prefer to never pay taxes again or never have to clean your house again? I would take the tax still. Give me the extra money. If I need to, I'll pay somebody to come clean the house. Exactly, Jacko. Yep, that's what my thoughts been the whole way. Lemon Squeezer. What's up, Lemon? Thanks for following. Is anybody using that Lemon platform? The TikTok sister platform. I guess it's kind of like Instagram. Every time I log into the app, I'm bombarded with like, so-and-so wants to follow you on Lemon. It's like, well, I don't really know what I'm going to post there. Already type in your answer after the first answer says Cam. Am I from Canada? I wish I was that cool. No taxes for JP. Carrie Wood is the favorite Cub for Shasta. That sounds right. Yeah, I think I remember something about Wood being from Texas.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Absolute moonshot from our opponent there. And McGuire just in on the hands, able to jam it through. So, Bueller needs to settle down, get us an out.
Now batting, catcher Samuel Solo.
Favorite card, I was lucky to pull Soto, and I got him up to P5. Usually when Soto's up there, I think something is going to happen, particularly against righties, but I've had my share of lefty-lefty homers with him as well. How about for yourself, Willie, and everybody? What's everyone's favorite card at the moment? That was a bad miss. I'm lucky he didn't time that up. Leo Deveris. That's the... Can't remember if he's Spring Breakout or Pipeline Reward. I think he's Spring Breakout Reward. I didn't know he was that good. Maybe I should go get him. Windsor, thanks for tapping the screen, buddy. I'm glad you're still hanging out with us, Windsor. We'll choke and poke into the 5.5 hole. I don't know how it went through the body of the shortstop, but we'll take it. Manny seems to never get out for you. Are you getting lag issues with Manny? I saw somebody complaining on the show subreddit that Manny is making his PlayStation 5 make weird noises. Switch hitter, great defense, nice swing. Oh, maybe I should get him. Kind of sounds like Paulson from A's Team Affinity back in 21, I think it was. Love getting those nice defensive animations there. Although I have Lindor locked in on the Mets collection. I don't know. Is this going to drop? Oh. I'm out. Was stuck. I wasn't sure on the read there. What hitting view? I use Strike Zone. Jaime. Terrible swing, but... Yeah, we could have had a runner on first and second. And Veritek. Veritek's having a game. Going to take another one to Pound Town. This one was even better. He hit it so hard our opponent quit mid-flight. So, bye-bye baseball. Bye-bye baseball game. You're going crazy in the show career mode. No issues for Xbox. Just crushing it with Manny. All right, probably back to Hall of Fame now. Walker Buehler up to P4. Around and around we go here. All right, multiplayer. We'll be searching for a game. Let me hide my my matchmaking window. We don't want any stream snipers. But yeah, it's not that serious at this level. At least it shouldn't be. And let's see if we can find a match. All right, so let's see. The state of TikTok says we got 32 minutes left. More followers, of course, more gifts, more subs, more time. Gonna call it an early night. Take it easy. See us later. Awesome, King. Thanks for hanging out with us. Sorry, the LeBron guys may have hurt your ears. 'Cause I know you don't like any LeBron slander when you're around. Time for Sydney Sweeney Hot Ones episode. You're really going to be thrilled when I get her on as a guest and we interview her. Dude, a lot of those kids just don't know how to act, man. Like, it's fine to have a different opinion. I don't care. It's just sports. But when they come in hot and they can't let anything go and they just start getting out of shape and then they go, oh, 3-1. It's like, okay, I know what type of fan I'm dealing with here. Let's see. You're doing Road to the Show on GOAT, hitting 280. It's been fun. Dude, hitting on GOAT's tough, Willie. All right, King, pleasant dreams. Thanks for hanging out. Won't be the same without you. If you can't sleep, if Sydney won't load, come on back. All right, we got a game. Facing Kershaw on P4. Okay, I found another grinder. Hey, 29 prods, thanks very much for subscribing. Who's your favorite baseball team? I can't tell what your profile picture is. Oh, we're both under 600, so this is going to be another all-star game. Well, at least we should be able to score some runs, hopefully. If I can hit Kershaw. But yeah, thanks very much for the subscription, friend.
Ball, that's out. Inside ball.
So it's Pendleton and Clayton Kershaw in this matchup. And I went yanking inside. Do you guys play with your game controller plugged in, or do you play with the Bluetooth? Traditionally, I'm on Bluetooth, but this year I switched that setting in the PS5, and I'm playing wired. Try to have less latency to see if it helps a little bit. Not that I'm at that level, but you know, anything that helps helps. Yes, I'm glad to get Pendleton in the game. He was a really cool player. And just late on that one. I think it was going to get called a strike. It was right on the frame. Good pitch from him.
Batting second, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ball, that's inside.
Appreciate the good vibes. You'll be back another time for sure. Have a good stream. Willie, thanks for hanging out. Hate that you got to go, but if you get a chance, Willie, just click on my profile. If you do, there's a link tree there. And if you hit the link tree, we'd like to have you join our Discord server. And if you use any other socials, yeah, please connect with us on those too. Instagram, X, all that stuff. I'm same name on all of it. Just follow Danielle Freak. Be happy to connect with you guys on the networking sides.
Batting third, the first
Here's
baseman,
McGuire.
25, Mark McGuire.
Do I have any tips on playing without control freaks? Sure. Yeah, try to look for the pitch as far as where it comes out of the hand against the backdrop, the batter's eye, and fix your eyes there. Certainly helps me to see the ball out of the hand as early as possible. And I like the smaller PCIs, LJ. If I was starting the game over, I probably would go to the bat PCI. Let's see, Sighan, how are you? How much does De La Cruz cost? Maybe I should get De La Cruz and run him at third. That speed definitely plays to my style. The butt cheesy style. Not that I'm going to do it every time with Ellie, but occasionally might be good to drop the bunt on him. Of course, LJ. 26K? I should probably pick him up and put him in the lineup then. Congrats on the pull. That's a nice pull, Ashton.
2 strikes.
TikTok viewers, the like-a-thon is on, so if you like the stream, you start driving your profile picture up, and you can get the crown as the #1 liking viewer of our chat. Purist, thanks for following. How are you, Purist? This guy's swinging way inside, but he just keeps getting a piece. Foul Ball Simulator is back here on All-Star.
2 balls.
Brendan, thanks for the likes. Too far inside, and kind of missed location on that. I'll spoil another one. K-Trail, thanks for following, K. Scherzer's going to be worn out before the first batter. And he'll lay off and draw a walk, so tough at bat, and he gets on. I went slide step, I didn't see him take a lead, and he'll swipe it easily. This game's got some lag to it. I didn't feel like that was that bad of a release. Sometimes it's that way. And that is nuked. Not the location we wanted, and bye-bye baseball. Acuna. Uncirculated it there. Let's see. I think it's Chief Za. Thanks for the likes, Chief. Here's Santander.
That ball's foul.
So I got the Scherzer from the Threads program. It's okay card. Not amazing, but he's decent for early game. Just missed. This guy's just not chasing. Deer Hunter, thanks for the likes. It's a touch out in front. This is stay in. Here's Alvarez stepping up. K-Trail, you can't follow, unfollow, and refollow and get the lights to go a second time. But I like the way you're thinking, K-Trail. Certified. How are you? Thanks for connecting with us. Everybody that's new, please tell us your favorite baseball team. Or your favorite baseball player, or both. K-Trail's a Giants fan. Who's your favorite Giant, K-Trail? Yeah, I thought Pendleton had it, but it'll slip past him. Adam, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. I can tell Adam's a Dodger fan. He's in the red chat. Star, thanks for following as well. Where you guys follow, timer goes up a little bit, and we just stay on longer. Called the wrong pitch, and I'm lucky that jammed him up. I thought I had called for the cutter, so that's what I meant by wrong pitch. How are you doing today? Favorite team is the Reds. Player is Joey Votto. All time is Posey. Current is Chapman. Chapman's easy guy to root for. Deer Hunter, welcome in. Thank you for following as well. This guy's got like all lefties and all switch hitters. It's going to be a long game.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Alright, Lozana has it. So some damage done. Got a walk with De La Cruz, and they took it super deep on us.
Leading off for
Right, here's Soto versus Kershaw.
Juan Soto.
And it just jumped a little early. There was Juan. Our timer runs out. This would be the last ranked game of the stream. But, yeah, if there's any time left, we'll play another ranked, I think.
The left fielder, number 24.
Still early enough in the night. I feel like I can kind of half concentrate, especially for around All-Star. So Manny to the track, but he's out. Quick inning so far for Kershaw. Spazana stepping in.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Travis.
Opponent's representing Texas A&M. Yeah, must be his alma mater or school that he wants to go to, or Myers or something, Landry. Adam, I'm on the West Coast, so it's 2:35 a.m. How about for you, Adam? Where you at?
0-2.
Yeah, I just didn't stay back on the curveball. She'll let it go by. Might make an OU one. Yeah, I like the Sooners too. Here's Jorge Solar. Same for Adam. Adam, who's your favorite Dodger of all time? Since you got that black background Dodger profile picture. 25-5 is Bun, says Landry. What's 25-5, buddy? Central America for Deer Hunter. Like Chile or central part of the United States of America? Royal fan. All right. Out in the Midwest, I think, for Deer Hunter. Sort of. Who's your favorite Royal of all time? Missouri. Oh, nice. What's up, Potato? Personally, Kemp. Yeah, Kemp was a beast of a player for the Dodgers in his prime. Salvador Perez. That's a good answer.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So Altuve stepping up. I gotta give my opponent some credit. He just doesn't really go off the plate and swing at balls that are not strikes. Or balls that are just, you know, off the plate. That I think should look enticing to most players. What's the best way to get to do if you already did all your moments? What do you mean, Andy? Rephrase that, Andy, or reread that. Doesn't make sense, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, XP. You know, you can get a lot of XP for doing collections and things, but if you don't have the stubs for that, you know, just play on the highest difficulty you can stand if you want to do it online or offline, and it'll start to accumulate, start to add up. We're stuck on 132 followers. We're almost under 20 minutes remaining on stream. If you're new to the chat, please follow, share, and like. Got to get TikTok going again. So it's sort of that tough hour. Not a lot of East Coasters are awake. Most West Coasters are falling asleep. George Brett was awesome. Kind of, Andy. Yeah, I mean, it all works together. You just kind of need to go in and look at the programs and see what your objectives are and, you know, what you want to get on unlocked and accomplished next. Almost 5 a.m. for Maverick. Maverick, I'm glad you're hanging tough with us. Deer Hunter, it's 4:35 for him. Cade, welcome to our chat. And I think Maze gets this one back on the solo shot. Slider just didn't slide deep enough in for our opponent. It's fine for us.
Nope, outside.
So Kershaw working the outer half here after we pulled the home run with the righty. Let's see. We got Zach Sabalo, or excuse me, Zach Zabo, I think it is. Yeah, good to have you here, Zach. Question of the night last night was a good one. I'll ask it for anybody that wasn't in last night. Last night's question: would you marry the hottest person or the smartest person? Oh, Oklahoma's record in baseball. Okay. Least favorite team? Probably the Giants. Giants and Astros. Kershaw out of the stretch looks funky to me after timing up the wind up. A touch. Landry, it's nothing personal. Just don't like you guys. Sorry, K-Trail. The Giants blocked the A's attempted move to San Jose, so really can't stand your ownership group. Game's tough for sure, but oh, I thought it was going to get down, but it hangs up. A little unlucky there with Pendleton.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Yeah, Kyler decided to go back and play with the Sooners. Why would it be a scam? I thought that was going to drop, but a bad swing, not rewarded. You've been going sinker away to the righties, and I was sitting up there looking for it. I thought that's what it was that time. Instead, I'm going to roll over on the circle change. So, yeah, too bad that Pendleton ball didn't get down. Fell to get the runners over and in. See, Biggin, welcome to our stream. But yeah, I don't know if I understand what you mean by is it a scam on the game? Good swing from Santander, and he'll be on. Making TikToks about the gameplay. Gameplay is not perfect for sure. I think making stuff that is a complaint though. In general, negativity usually drives more engagement than something nice. So that may be just a method that some creators are using to farm clicks and views and all that stuff. But yeah, the game's far from perfect, but I wouldn't say it's a scam. It's not like the game's unplayable or anything either.
That's a ball. One ball, two
Landry, I like the Sooners.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
I don't know, Biggin. ran the same pitch. I thought he might pop it up, but not going to be the case. And let's see if he gets these runners around. Nope, he's not going to send them. I think it would have been close at the plate.
Ball, that's inside.
Oh boy, I think it's Aaliyah, or Ali. Thanks for following. Tough to see your display name. But yeah, welcome to the stream. If you guys are new, please tell us your favorite baseball team or your favorite baseball player as you make your way in. I'm pitching with Max Scherzer right now, Holland.
The left fielder, number 30, Kyle Sucker.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
That one just hung it out there a bit, and that's going to lead to 2 more runs coming in here. It's Ted. How's it going, Ted? Exactly, Andy. Yep, that's the one.
Here you go.
And our timer's running down. We need more followers for a longer stream. Got any friends showing online? Please share. Of course, please tap the screen. We're under 17 minutes now on our TikTok timer.
Now
So maybe our last game of the night. Hopefully we'll rally back.
Henderson.
Oh, nice. So Yankees into T's. C Money, how are you? CC Money, actually.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
College jerseys. I think most of the college jerseys are made, and you can go get the logos if somebody else already made it and uploaded it in the vault. I do believe this year, though, there's some pre-made college jerseys due to the Road to the Show thing that they popped in. So, like Cal State Fullerton, LSU. I don't know all the teams, but whatever teams are available in Road to the Show, they probably have a jersey this year. So we got Rin coming in. Thanks, Rin, for following.
Aye.
And I went digging in the dirt for a strikeout. Is it hard to swing? No, you just push the button. I mean, it's tough to get solid contact consistently, but on All-Star, I definitely should be putting up some runs here. Blake, welcome to our stream. Andy, I don't. No, not off the top of my head. It's probably in the jersey collections for the Padres digital camos. And we almost knocked over Kershaw, comebacker, and Ramirez is aboard. Here comes Bassana. I like the Soto card, Andy. How about for everybody? What's everyone's favorite card? Thought that was missing out. So, bad take with 2 strikes.
The center fielder,
So, Mays got us a home run last time. We could use one here.
Mays.
That's going to find the gap. 2 outs, we can run hard. Of course, no risk of the ball getting caught and getting caught off. So, Mays going to drive in another run. So, he's supplied both reviews. If I use Walker Buehler yet, what's my thoughts on him? I've got touched up with him a bit some, dude, so far. Felt pretty good on Hall of Fame for me, though. And Veritek's going to sink one in front of center, so a little 2-out rally gets us within a run for now.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
That was a dot. Oh man. Cat Dog, thanks for following. Any life series card could go anywhere, hypothetically. It's supposed to be based off of their performance. So if a guy's a common card and he's just, I don't know, hits 90 home runs this season, yeah, he should be the best diamond in the game and keep increasing as the season goes along. I'm obviously exaggerating, but just for emphasis on how live series works. Seager and Devers have been unreal so far. Those guys always have great swings. Hit it 504 at Coors with Jordan. Good going, some dude. It's weird about Coors. I feel like the lefties are getting some tape measures there this year. Usually Coors, I would get the longer home runs with my righties.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball, inside.
Of course, Andy. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. And McGuire not able to get. So I've had a hard time getting this guy out. He's got a lot of left-handed bats and doesn't chase a lot, and definitely a solid offensive game.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So Scherzer not going to be in this game much longer. His stamina's starting to drop.
Inside, ball one.
If you guys are on TikTok, we definitely need more follows. If our timer runs out, this will be the last game of the night. It's okay though if that does happen. There's always another day tomorrow. If you guys are on Purple Stream or Red Stream, please follow or subscribe respectively. Friend with no display name, thank you for following. We're in bad shape here. Bases are loaded, nobody's out. It's Santander looking to rip the game open for the A&M fan. Swinging too early.
No balls, two strikes.
And like 2 strikes, this guy just hits everything foul. Like he goes to contact swing, which is okay strategy if it works for you. Yeah, so he's tired. We got left up. We'll try Franco.
John Franco.
Or switch left up. It's 2 batters.
Ball. 2-2 to count. We have full count.
Ain't nowhere to put him on the full count. And he laid off. Darn it, I thought we had him induced to swing. Was trying to throw it in the corner for a strike, though. Yeah, so here's Alvarez is sitting. Feels like it's going to be a bad one. No, Jordan's going to help us with a double play. And we'll just try to recover from there. Here's Simmons, who we still need to get out.
Ball one.
Thank you guys on TikTok. 140 followers is very strong for going into a Monday morning. We had a lot of diamonds. Hopefully we get some more action before we're all said and done. Timer getting close to under 10 minutes though, so yeah, if you got any friends showing online, I know I say it often, but you never know who's listening at any given time. Please share the stream with them. If you're not chatting, please tap the screen. We need more likes always, and of course the follows add to our time bank. So come on down. If you're on the For Your page, we love talking sports. We got Mr. Gabe with the follow. Thanks, Gabe. I like the emoji there next to your name. And Pendleton gives it a ride. Good contact. Fortunately, he's got it there in left field. Aids, thanks for following as well.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
I don't know, Andy. Andy's got like 8 million questions. Andy, I need a little break from all the questions. Think about something that you really want to get into, Andy, if you're going to ask just questions nonstop. I like to hear some opinion occasionally, Andy. Cubs choked. A's will beat them. Rick, I hope the A's beat them, but I don't dislike the Cubs or their fans necessarily. Just dislike them for the next 3 games. How did they choke though? The Cubs fans I've been talking to said their bullpen's been struggling this year again.
That ball's foul.
And I told myself stay back. If I would have stayed back, I wouldn't have swung at it because that thing was down in the dirt. But it's got antsy.
The first baseman, number 25,
6-2 lead late.
McGuire.
Even the pitcher got a hit off of him. Don't get the pitchers getting a hit too often
0-1.
these days.
Ball.
Show's feeling great like MLB 19. I watch them all, JP. Bullpen like usual, says Shasta. Abraham, thank you for jumping in. Good to have you as our latest follower, Abraham. Diamondbacks empty the bench to have the pitcher hit, says Rig.
Foul ball.
Yeah, I should know that curveball. He's not leaving it in the plate. But every time I'm like, oh, that one's hanging. Let me crush it. It's like, wow, yeah, swing and miss. Rough weekend for the Brew Crew. What happened to the Brewers, Corbs? Oh, they were against the Yankees, right? Yeah, the Yankees are scoring all the runs. Excuse me, guys. How'd that happen, Rick? To your PlayStation account or Xbox account? Trey, how are you? Jacob, welcome in. Thanks for following. We need a plethora of followers if we're going to play an initial ranked game. Yeah, Pendleton can't knock it down. He's had his share of rollers to get through, but still so patient and fights off a lot of pitches. Terrible showing back at home today, says Cobes.
Number 2, shortstop, Gunnar. Henderson.
Ball back outside.
Timer's the fear of missing out timer. Timer runs out, we get out of here. So if you guys keep some time on the timer and this game ends, we'll play another game. If not, well, there's always another stream. Shasta thinks Kyle Tucker's going to have a great season. He probably will. Yeah, he's an excellent player.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Yeah, that's crazy about Euchre. I was reading some article about Euchre, and they're saying he probably knew
0-1, no strike.
because I think he final game last year he called over one of his broadcast partners, and they had a long conversation before Bob departed for the day, and I guess like some tears were shed. So I guess he knew his health was failing. Super cool guy, very humorous, good actor, and great announcer. You're in Milwaukee ballpark on your profile picture. If any professional team had to go, which would I choose to leave? Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really wish that on any fan base. I guess if the fans just like legitimately didn't care, but a lot of times it's the owners trying to shake down the fans and the taxpayers for money.
1-1.
Even as much as I dislike the 49ers or the Sacramento Kings or something, like,
Ball two.
yeah, it's fun to root against those guys too. It's good to have a villain or somebody that you're, you know, hoping is last in the division. Fellas has not been my night on ranked. Tried to run that one in, and he was ready for it. We'll keep battling though. Down 7. At least this game's on All-Star, so if we're gonna get a crazy comeback, you know, much better chance on All-Star settings than on Hall of Fame. I'm in that level where I'm bouncing between Hall of Fame and All-Star, and sometimes your timing windows are just getting bad.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls.
Nico, thanks for following. Tomorrow we'll start in All-Star, most likely, and then hopefully come back. And then the game lag wasn't able to get that pinpoint down. But yeah, De La Cruz is probably a really good value for 26K or whatever. Yeah, he got all of it for sure, Shasta.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony.
I've played a little bit on Legend over the years. I don't care for it. Oh, Andy, we got a shot. Yeah, we'll see. We'll keep playing and see what happens.
1-1.
What professional sport? I mean, yeah, I don't really have anything against any professional sports. I'm not particularly a fan of like UFC or boxing, but somebody else enjoys it. You know, more power to those guys. Getting consistent wins on veteran. Good going, Trey.
Hey! All ones the count.
All right, timer's getting low. We need the follows. We need your buddies in. Please share the stream. This is probably our last game of the night.
Outside, that's a ball. Ball 2.
Got motion coming on the follow train. Thanks, motion.
3.
I don't think I knew what that pitch was. I was waiting for it to break to the outside, and I just froze up.
Number 24, Manny.
Do I have a second team in any league that I also like? I like the Raiders now. They got Pete Carroll there, and they got Gino there, so definitely want to see the Raiders do well, as long as those guys are on their team.
Now batting, second baseman, Travis Bazana.
And Bazana got all of that sinker ball, so there's one, but you know he's got the 4-run shot. I'm getting a solo shot. UG2 Seahawks fan, they basically have our old team. Yeah, I'd love to see Lockett land there. I've seen some rumors that Tyler was going to go to the Raiders. And Mays will get a second homer. I've had a good game with Mays. Mays is definitely teeing off on Kershaw. You hate the shuffle, makes you mad for Andy.
Now pitching.
We're in the 4-minute warning TikTok. Timer goes, this will be the last game. You know what to do. Yeah, be like 3HR. Not really sure how I should pronounce your name, but friend, thanks for following. There's Blake Triton coming up. Triton aiming for the 5.5 hole, not going to slip it through, so got a little bit back. We can get some shutdown innings here. Trey, thanks for the likes. I'm playing ranked. I mean, I definitely prefer to win, just not playing particularly well today. Jackson, thanks for jumping on the follow train as well. If you guys are new to my chat, please tell me your favorite baseball player, past and present.
Counts 1-0.
All right. Wanted to try to get through another inning, but he's cooked.
Matt Strong.
Ball, that's out.
The ball has eyes, just rolls right through. Derek Jeter, you like Mookie, even though he left Boston. Currently, it's Mason Miller for me. Easton, welcome aboard. Thank you, Easton.
The left fielder, number
Needed a double play, and we got one for a change.
Tucker.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Griffey and Jose Ramirez, great players. Looks like Harper for some reason, even though you know he's not the most like. I like Bryce Harper a lot.
Hey, 2.
This guy just keeps finding a hole through the shift with these pull heavy lefties. Yeah, so Manny's got it on the fly ball. Pet shot reference.
Leading off for Anaheim, the designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Nope. That's inside.
Don't let the timer go. If you guys are on the For You page, please come follow. Keep my stream going. We need it. Nice play from shortstop to get us out. Trey, I don't use the precision rings. They sent me some.
Now batting,
They are a sponsor. Certainly use my code, please, if you buy something from Control Freak. My creator code is DF, and you'll get yourself a discount. So the products I use are the analog sticks, but I've never got accustomed to the precision rings. Got Creamsicle in chat. Hi, Creamsicle. Oh, Ethan, that stinks. Sorry to hear that. You don't like him, but nothing to do with his personality, just because he beats the Cubs for Shasta, in reference to Bryce Harper. Just out too early with Lindor. Motion you followed before, that's why the lights didn't go. Motion trying to game the system for more stream. Couldn't tell if that was a strike. I was just trying to flick it foul. But we're in the 2-minute warning. We need everybody to follow and quickly, or maybe subscribe or send a gift. The timer goes out. This will be our last game of the night. But hey, heck of a run. 3.5 hours and 150 followers and some new friends on the purple stream as well. Some new subscribers on the red chat. So all in all, pretty nice session for, you know, getting back into the weekdays. Jeremiah's in. Thanks, Jeremiah, for connecting with us. Need 5 over the last couple frames. That's provided if we can keep this game where it's standing right now. Tuve gonna flick one into left field. So Stram's getting tired.
Now pitching, Liam Hendricks.
Hey, friend, thanks very much for the GOAT gift. Coming in from Cobes. De La Cruz hit a moonshot with the bases loaded his last time at the plate. He's hitting a amazing 714 with Ellie right now. And he held up somehow. You're not my boy, Blue. Should have rang him up. And that's hung in the heart, and it's going to be a no-doubter. Trying to just catch his eyes off guard and have him freeze up with the ball hitting the outer half of the plate on the slider away. So De La Cruz being a menace, but yeah, can't beat him, join him. I think I'll have Ellie in the lineup tomorrow night. It'd be time for some player upgrades. Been sitting on some stubs for a while. And I haven't been flipping the way that I intended to, so may as well upgrade our lineup a bit. So Acuna hit it well, but we'll get him out.
The first baseman, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Hard liner for Santander. McGuire will knock it down. If you're new to the stream and you didn't tell us yet, yeah, who's your favorite basketball team? College or pros? Warriors, my guy. I'm also a Golden State fan. Comfortable win against San Antonio. I know San Antonio's not in good health right now. But nice not to stress the game there at the end. Bucks and the Badgers for Cobes. Right on. All Wisconsin all the way. And this dude just lays off. He takes a lot of walks, doesn't chase much.
Number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Bucks, Badgers, Brewers, Packers for Cobes. All right, I believe our timer's gone, and I'll be gone after this game. Appreciate all of you guys that are here. I go by the same name everywhere. If you're in TikTok chat, you can join our Discord by clicking on my profile. My link tree's there. If you're in the red chat, Type exclamation point Discord or Nightbot will pop it in occasionally. We got Cade, JD Littleman, both joining us here. Bulls, not that into it. You're obsessed as a 90s kid. 90s Bulls were amazing, Shasta. Well, I'm not leaving yet. Just letting you guys know where to find us. And if you're leaving, well, I mean, we'll miss you, Cobes. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. McGuire with a long single. I think I pulled underneath that a little too far. Joey Porter. Joey, I feel like you're sleeping more than you ever do, dude, when you talk to me about it. Not sure why they got you going back in for more testing, but maybe they can get you sleeping through the whole night.
Manny Ramirez.
0-1's the count.
Alright, so he'll get the one out, and we're down half a dozen. He may be a Joey Porter fan account, might be the actual Joey Porter, I don't know. Not sure if I've ever asked him. Just trying to protect the strike zone frame, but that might have been roll the ball. Shasta was messing with me. Right, here's Willie Mays. Chase too far up. That was weird. He ran past it and then teleported back in. Yeah, appreciate you, Andy. Flattery will get you everywhere, Andy.
Now pitching. Mark David.
All right, long fly ball for Soto. To line it up and get us the out. Justin Tucker gonna ground it over to Francisco Lindor. So here's Solar. And Lindor should have him as well. All right, so haven't had many innings like that against this dude. He's been a menace getting on the base pass. We'll need a monster inning here in the 7th. Or excuse me, in the 7th. We'll need 7 here in the 9th. Which would be a monster inning. Stram coming out of the pin here. Didn't realize that thing was going to have so much break on it. It's hit perfectly by Veritek. And it's gone. We see him not pursuing it. So a lot of solo shots in this game. And let that one travel too far.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jerry Pendleton.
Yeah, my fault for not getting runners on board, right, Andy? Here goes Pendleton, and Pendleton I thought had a solo shot, but dies at the track.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Great pitch on the cutter. He got it right there in the bottom corner. And Lindor's going to find the gap on the cutter inside. So we've hit Strahm okay.
first baseman, number 25, Mark McGuire.
And I thought that was a cutter coming in. I really thought I was locked into that one, but it was a four seam, and that's the ball game. All right, let me raid our buddy in Australia, Polly Kwan, and we will do it again tomorrow. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and everybody have a great Monday. Back at it tomorrow. Talk some baseball. He's making their debut in Sacramento. We'll be making our debut, reacting to Sacramento baseball for a change. Shasta, thanks for hanging out. Andy, everybody. If you didn't follow, please follow. And yeah, please check out Polyquan. Super nice guy. We'll make sure we don't have a pack to open or anything, but I don't think we do. Not quite back around the circle yet. All right, here we go to Poly right now.